Alrighty, we are here. We are here, everybody. Hopefully you're all doing well and having yourselves a fantastic night. Man, oh man, it's been a little bit of time since we've been on here. Last time we were on here was on Friday, so kind of feels nice. I was stressing this a little bit, but no, this feels pretty good. I cannot lie, and I cannot complain. Hopefully you're all doing well. We're just about ready to get things going for tip-off. Thought they were going to start a little bit later, but I guess not. Never ever know with the NBA sometimes. Okay, so the Sixers are taking on the Cleveland Cavaliers in their final game of the group contention for the in-season tournament. And the Cavs win the tip-off, so Darius Garland has it for the Cleveland Cavaliers. He lets it fly, can't knock that one down, and Joel Embiid is there to climb the ladder and grab the rebound. So the Cleveland Cavaliers, their starting lineup tonight, they got Dean Wade, Evan Mobley, Jarrett Allen, Max Strus, and Darius Garland. And there's a three-pointer by the Sixers that's up and off the mark. Tobias Harris, Nick Batum, Joel Embiid, DeAnthony Melton, and Tyrese Maxey are all out there for the Sixers. So here's Strus on a little drive past Embiid, but he gets his own rebound. Joel Embiid, that is. So we're just about 50 seconds underway. Embiid being guarded by Jarrett Allen, who used to play for the Brooklyn Nets. He puts it up and puts it in from the near elbow. Sixers going from right to left, and the Cavs are going from left to right. There's Dean Wade, who is playing for Donovan Mitchell, their star shooting guard. Garland trying to pass it to Allen. Allen trying to get past Embiid, and Embiid blocks him at the rim. Joel leading the charge on the other end, trying to go coast to coast. The layup is up, and he's fouled. And he'll head to the line to shoot 2 foul shots. All right, let's change the scoreboard. Let's scroll down. That looks a lot better. All right, we are all good, and we are all ready to go. We have, I got to fix my info board with the Flyers. Let's do that. So Joel Embiid on Sunday at Brooklyn, he had 32 points. He was 11 for 24 from the field and had 12 rebounds and 9 assists. Nasally JJ, do I sound nasally? Oh boy. I think it's because I haven't done this in like 3 days. Alright, so the foul shot's up and in. So he's able to make it a 3-0 game. Let's change this. So Garland on the other end. We'll just hand it off to Strus. Strus back to Allen. Allen puts up a little runner, and it's tipped back up and in by Max Strus. So it's 3-2. Sixers lead it by 1 with 10:20 left to go in the first quarter. Here's Maxey on a drive. He'll hand it back off to Embiid. Embiid spinning, fading, rolling, trying to go up with it, and can't connect. So Evan Mobley trying to get the rebound, leading the fast break, and he'll hand it off to Jarrett Allen, who solos it himself. It's 4-3 Cleveland. Harris on a catch and shoot. Can't get that one to fall from the near wing, and Strus is there to grab the rebound. So Max Strus, who competed with the Miami Heat for a couple of seasons, is in a Cleveland Cavaliers uniform. Garland can't get that one to fall. Harris leading the fast break on the other end. It's a 1-on-3. It's swatted away by Wade, but a foul is called on Dean Wade. So Harris will head back to the line to shoot 2 free throws. Sixers in their City Edition uniforms, and the Cavs playing in their regular away uniforms. They got the City of Brotherly Love, the Sixers. Those are the uniforms that they're wearing. First foul shot by Toby is up, and that one is in. So it's a 4-4 game, so we're just about ready to get back into this game. Harris this season averaging about 19.5 points per game, 6.5 rebounds, and about 2.5 assists. This is for the lead. It's up, and that one is in. So it's a 5-4 game. 9:45 left to go in the first quarter. So they got the cool courts for this final game of group play in the in-season tournament. Strus on a catch and shoot. Can't get it to go. And Allen tried to get the rebound, but it goes out of bounds towards the far sideline. So DeAnthony Melton will be the inbounder right here. Let's, there we go. So it's 5-4, 9:20 left to go in the first quarter, and the Sixers do turn it over right here. And they'll have to get back on defense. Sixers, this is the first time that they're playing against the Cavaliers. It's the first of 4 that they will be playing. And Embiid loses the ball out of bounds on the turnover, but there's a foul called on Nick Batum. That was on the play just before that. 60th anniversary. Oh, man, I didn't know that. Did not know that. 5-4 is the score for the Sixers. Here's Garland on a little drive. He thought he was fouled, and he kisses it off the backboard, and he falls towards the bottom of the court. 6-5, Cleveland. Maxey finds Embiid. Embiid at the top of the key. Hand it off to Maxey. Maxey back to Embiid, who's at the top of the perimeter at the three-point line. He finds Melton. Catch and shoot 3 from the far wing. It goes in and out. DeAnthony Melton shooting about 40% from downtown. There's George Niang, who steps in for the Cavs. Former 76er, they used to call him the minivan. Darius Garland working around the screen, and alley-oop pass, and it's flushed down by Jared Allen. 8-5 run to start things off in the first quarter with about 8.5 minutes left to go. So here's Maxey. Again, the Sixers not doing such a good job at guarding the pick and roll tonight so far. Maxey works around the screen, shoots off the dribble, and it doesn't even hit the rim. It hit the left side of the backboard. And it's rebounded by George Niang, who's been shooting over 40% from 3 over his last 4 games or so. Allen trying to find Garland, who's towards the basket, gets deflected by Melton, and Garland tried to pass it away, but he stepped out of bounds. So it'll be 76ers basketball, as they will get the ball back with exactly 8 minutes left to go. So George Niang in there for the Cleveland Cavaliers. It's Niang, Strus, Garland, Allen, and Wade. Maxey on a handoff from Nick Batum. Batum back from not being on the team. Embiid one more to Batum, who's right at the basket, and it's up and in. So they were thinking about doing a little pick and pop, but Joel Embiid was able to find Nick Batum, who cut back door towards the basket. 7 minutes and 27 seconds left in the first quarter. Garland on an alley-oop pass. It's flushed down again by Jared Allen. Allen, one of the best field goal percentage shooters in the NBA. He's been doing really good this season, and he's one of the best finishers as far as centers go. Maxey trying to kick it out to Batum. Batum, pump fake, three-pointer. Hits up, head in. Nick Batum ties the game 10-10. Bullseye. That's what you want to see from your winged three-point shooters. Somebody that can catch and shoot and play good on the defensive side, and boy, did the Sixers miss him. Niang being guarded by Melton. He tries to get past his defender. Will pass it back out to Wade. Wade on a catch and shoot for 3. That's off the mark. Embiid with an outlet pass all the way to Harris. Embiid got the rebound. Harris leading the charge on the other end. Spinning, fading, and going to the rim. And the Sixers have scored 7 straight points so far. 12-10 is the score. They have 10 points in the paint. Garland on a low runner. It's short. Embiid comes away with the miss. He'll hand it off to Batum. Batum to the lane, to Embiid. Count the bucket and a foul. 14-10. Good play out in transition by the Philadelphia 76ers. And a timeout is called by Philadelphia. Thought maybe it was going to be called by Cleveland, but nope, they say it's on Philly. And we'll just take a little bit of a short break. But when we return, Embiid will go to the line to shoot one more foul shot. Here we go. Cool. Thought today was the 22nd. Hopefully you're all doing well, man. My phone lied to me, says Larry. Uh-oh. So I guess it was not today. Well, that was a good run by the Sixers. They've scored all 14 of their points from Batum, Harris, and Embiid. That's funny. Batum and Embiid both have 5 points, and Harris has 4. So, interesting stuff. If you guys are new to the channel, make sure you guys like and subscribe and turn on those notification bell icons, and that way you'll know when I go live or if I upload. Alright, so I appreciate you all so much for being here. I do apologize for being out the last couple of days. We had a we had a funeral to go to. It was a friend. I went for a friend. And yeah, it was for his mom. So his mom passed away. But yes. So and then yesterday we just were not feeling so good. So, but we're back. We're definitely back. Is my audio okay? Please let me know. I can always turn it down. I think that might be a little bit better because I noticed that I was peaking a lot. So, hopefully that's a lot better. Since I retired, I don't know what day of the week it is. I feel you on that, man. Flyers play tonight. Flyers are on tonight. Oh, wait, yeah, you're right. Whoops. You're right. I looked at the wrong score. Yeah, nobody's playing tonight. You're right. You're totally right. I forgot about that. My bad. All right, well, I'll close that off. There's no need for me to have that on. I was just looking at the next day, but I didn't see that there's no games today. Did not see that there's any games today, so they'll be on tomorrow. Okay. Thanks for letting us know. All right, so if you guys are new to the channel, make sure you guys like and subscribe and turn on those notification bell icons so that way you know when I upload. Please let me know if we're peaking. Please let us know. Or if it sounds a little bit different compared to previous casts. So Kelly Oubre Jr. participated in individual on-court workouts yesterday. He's going to be reevaluated in approximately 1 week. And honestly, it's considering where this was going to end up, it sounds a lot more promising that he's going to return a lot sooner than what a lot of people expected. Philly halftime is doing this game too. Yeah, I see. I see that. I was gonna say that tomorrow we're doing the Sixers game as well. Thursday we have off for Thanksgiving, and then Friday the Sixers are not back, but Friday we will be. Friday we don't have anything going on. Wow, nothing going on. Flyers don't play Friday. Oh yeah, they do. They play against the Rangers at 1 o'clock. All right, we'll be on for that. We will be on for that. All right, so the foul shot's up and in by Joel Embiid as he converts on the and one. Darius Garland going up with a runner, a high arcing runner over Nick Batum, and he gets it. So the Cavs already have 12 points. The Sixers have 3 more points than 12. Here's Maxey on a low bounce pass to Nick Batum. Batum with another bounce pass inside to Embiid, and Embiid slows the pace down as he gets fouled again. He'll go back to the line for his second and third free throws. So we'll be doing the Flyers game on Friday afternoon. They play against the Rangers. That should be a really good game. I tell you, Panarin's really doing really well. And then Saturday, we're going to be collaborating with our boy Mitch Kofsky. We got the Sixers game at 5:30. They're playing the Oklahoma City Thunder. Yep. We won't be doing it Saturday, though. So Embiid's first foul shot. Puts it up. And he gets that one to go. 5:49 left to go in the first quarter. Here comes Robert Covington, who's now coming off the bench since Nick Batum has come back into Sixers uniform. But Batum will now take a very quick seat. So it's 16-12. Sixers lead it by 4. The foul shot is good by Embiid again. 5 minutes and 45 seconds to go in the remainder of this quarter. Sixers are 6 for 7 from the line. Garland being guarded by Robert Covington as he gets a screen from Allen. A drop-off pass to Allen inside, goes up with it, grabs his own rebound, and he can't get it to go. On the second try, Robert Covington climbs the ladder and grabs the board. Harris to Embiid. Embiid on a low block, trying to take Jared Allen to SEPTA, except he'll try to pass it to Covington. It's intercepted, though, by Darius Garland. He thought he had an open receiver, but it was stolen away by a safety. Garland inside, goes up as he hands it off to Allen, and that one's up and in. It was actually Max Strus that got the apple there. 17-14, but of course Garland getting the hockey assist. Maxey will find Harris. Harris standing at the foul line near the circle, goes up with it, and it had too much mustard on that one. Jared Allen comes away with the board as he'll hand it back off. Here's Strus, who lets it fly from way downtown, and it's nothing but net for him as we're tied 17-17. Max Strus, the lights-out three-point shooter, is able to hit the first three of the game for Cleveland. Maxey hands it off to Covington. Covington will find D'Anthony Melton here. Melton steps back, pulls up, and it's just a little bit short. Niang comes up with the loose change. So the Cavs on the other end trying to get something going. There's a layup that's up and in, and that gives them now a 19-17 lead by Porter Jr. So Porter Jr. able to come up with a nice bucket there. Here's Embiid trying to dribble into traffic. The ball gets poked by Strus and stolen away by Garland. Garland all the way to Porter Jr. He goes up, and it just goes in over Embiid. And the Cavs are on a 6-0 run as a timeout is called again by Philadelphia. 3:47 left to go in the first quarter. Are you sure that my audio sounds good? It looks like I'm peaking a lot. I don't know why. Let me see. They've scored all 14 of their points from Batum, Harris, and I am peaking. Holy moly. I really am peaking. Wow. All right, let's see if this is better. Let's see if that's a lot better. I think that that's a lot better. Okay. Every time there's an ad, it restarts your live feed. No biggie, just thought you'd like to know. That's a little bit weird. That must be on your end, because on my end it doesn't do that. Sounds fine to my old and damaged ears. Okay, so I'll turn this up a little bit. I just saw that I was peaking in the red a lot, and I don't usually like that when that happens. So that's why I said you sounded nasally. Okay, well that makes a lot of sense because I was in the red. That's why I sounded like that. So thank you. I do appreciate that. That's why I actually was looking at my audio levels, because I usually don't, because usually my audio levels are fine. But I should be more conscientious about that. I definitely should be. Okay, that sounds a lot better. Does that sound better? Let me know in the chat down below. If you guys are new to the channel, make sure you guys like and subscribe. And turn on those notification bell icons. Way better. Close your eyes. No peeking. No peeking. Not that type of peeking. But yes, that one did get me. I said Larry has to step it up for me tonight because he needs to be my... I didn't say he has to be my hype man, but he has to make me laugh tonight. Definitely has to make me laugh, for sure. We got 1,469 subscribers. We need 31 more to get to 1,500. So hopefully you will help me accomplish that goal. Hit that thumbs up button if you haven't done so already. And please make sure that you hit that subscribe button too. All right, so the Sixers are down 21-17 against the Cleveland Cavaliers. So we take a look at some other scores. The Indiana Pacers. So if the Pacers lose to the Atlanta Hawks today and the Sixers win, they will be moving on to the next round of the in-season tournament. So just wanted to make sure that we have that updated. 23-22 is that score. Larry makes you usually laugh. He does. He does. This isn't added pressure on him at all whatsoever. Definitely not added pressure. Looks are deceiving. Looks are not everything, says Larry. They are not. Okay. So here we go. As the Sixers will get ready to inbound the basketball here. Find Robert Covington. They're in a little split screen here. This is a little bit odd. So Beverly tries to pass it to Embiid. That's who it was, and it goes out of bounds. But it'll still be Sixers ball. Again, the Sixers are going from right to left, and the Cavs are going from left to right. There's exactly 3:40 left in the first quarter. Beverly will inbound it, and he'll find Covington. Covington with a bounce pass to Embiid on the low block. Embiid trying to take Tristan Thompson up, but instead he'll pass it out to Covington. Covington's three-point shot is off the mark. It hits the front of the rim, and it's rebounded by the Cavs. So the Cleveland Cavaliers get that one to go. Here's a jumper by Porter Jr., and he cannot get that one to fall. So Craig Porter finds, here's Beverly to Embiid. Embiid back to House Jr., who steps up, can't get it to go, and Embiid comes up with the rebound, and he can't convert. So Embiid was being double-teamed and boxed out by a couple of Cavs defenders, but he couldn't make his own shot. Here's Niang with a little runner, and the minivan comes back against the Sixers and does some damage against them. 23-17, George Niang off the bench, making an impact for the Cleveland Cavaliers. 2 points and 4 rebounds. Here's Covington on the catch and shoot again. It's up and in. Robert Covington, second on the all-time list in Sixers three-pointers made, and he's hoping to try to pass Allen Iverson. He's 2 for 7, or the Sixers are 2 for 7 from downtown. Here's Porter, who tries to find Thompson. Thompson gets it intercepted by Daniel House Jr. Good job by the Sixers to get back on the defensive side. House Jr. with the contact, and he's fouled. He'll head to the line to shoot 2 foul shots. Almost was able to get that one to go off balance, but it just hit the front of the rim, and it would have been an acrobatic circus shot if he would have hit that. The Sixers are in the bonus. It's 23-20 Cleveland. With 2:11 to go in the first quarter, the Sixers have already used 2 timeouts. The Cavs have not used any. House Jr. with the first foul shot. It's up and in. And Nick Batum will enter on in for DeAnthony Melton. Max Strus will also take a seat for the Cavaliers for Dean Wade. So Daniel House Jr. go to the line for one more. House averaging about 3.5 points per game on 1.5 rebounds and just a little bit less than 1 assist per game. But he makes the second foul shot, and the Sixers are now 8 for 9 from the line. That rhymes. 2:04 left to go in the first quarter, and we have a foul called against Nick Batum. Cavs are not in the bonus, but Dean Wade will inbound it from the far sideline for the Cavs. So Wade will try to find an open receiver, and he finds Porter here. Porter all the way for a three-point shot that's up and missed by Sam Merrill. So Merrill can't get that one to go, the shooting guard, as the Sixers trying to come up with something on the other end, and it's stolen away by Porter. So Craig Porter has it on the near wing, being guarded by Nick Batum. He tries to back him down on the post, fades away, and goes up with a 2. Nothing but net for Craig Porter. So Craig Porter is 23 years old from Wichita State, and he's in his rookie season averaging about 6.5 points per game off of 56% shooting from the field. Beverly with a bounce pass to Embiid. One more to House Jr. for a wide open 3. That's off the mark. Covington with the offensive rebound as he fights with Niang on the ground. And Covington has it. The ref is over there as Covington's grabbing onto that left elbow. And hopefully he's okay as he tries to sit up. He's grabbing onto that left elbow. And Embiid or House Jr. will help him up. He's still squinting just a little bit. So Covington was able to get the rebound and actually went through his legs. And I couldn't tell if he maybe twisted his elbow or what with George Niang. Couldn't tell. But the Sixers are in the bonus. So we will have a jump ball here between Niang and Covington. And that's ridiculous. Because Covington had full possession of it. He was just hurt on the ground. What else could he do? So Robert Covington going up against George Niang here. Niang, who stands at 6'7". Robert Covington, of course, for the 76ers, is also 6'7" too, so it's a fair game here. And we'll have a tip-off right at the Sixers foul line with 1:14 left to go in the first quarter. But we have to clean up the floor really quickly because there's a little bit of some slipperiness. But everybody goes back to their spots in regards to the grounds crew. So Niang against Covington here for tip-off. As the ref getting ready to throw the ball up, here it is. And the Sixers win it. Patrick Beverley has it. They retain possession. He'll try to find House Jr. House Jr. to Covington. Covington trying to go up with a hard contact. The whistles remain silent. And Embiid can't get it. Porter leading the charge on the other end. It's blocked but flushed back down by Thompson. Tristan Thompson, that is. 27-22. 55 seconds left to go in the first quarter. Sixers have not scored any second chance points in this game so far. Beverley gets a screen from Embiid. He's on the left elbow. And now he'll bounce past it to Embiid. 5 seconds left on the shot clock. He's going up against Porter. He goes up with it and gets it to go and finishes on the right side of the baseline. 37.7 seconds left. Let's see if the Cavs decide to go for a 2-for-1. I guess that they're not going to. They're just going to hold for one more, so the Sixers get to go for the 2-for-1. And now they could tie the game if they get a stop here by hitting a 3 and getting a stop on defense. Here's Niang for 3. Off the mark, tipped back by Thompson. And Embiid, is he going to get called for the loose ball foul? It'll be on Robert Covington. So 17.7 seconds left in the first quarter. Embiid going up against 2 defenders, and he kissed it off the window. That was the replay of what just happened for Philadelphia. So the Sixers did have a foul to give, so it was a good foul. The shot clock is unplugged, though, and Max Strus will come on in for the Cleveland Cavaliers. So Strus will be the inbounder. It's Strus, Porter, Niang, Wade, and Howell that are all in there. Here's Niang who gets the inbound. He'll hand it off all the way to Porter. 13 seconds left, and the shot clock is unplugged in the first quarter. Porter trying to get Embiid on an island all by himself. He goes up with it, and Embiid denies him at the rim. 5.2 seconds left. It'll still be Cavaliers basketball, but Joel Embiid, the rim protector, able to just stay on his man. And he said, no, not in my house. It'll still be Cavaliers basketball. So Strus will be the inbounder again, or Wade will be the inbounder, I should say. There's a fake handoff all the way to Strus for 3. It's up, and that's going to do it. So the Cavaliers win quarter number, nope. They're going to call a shot clock violation. So there's 3.7 seconds left in this first quarter, so the Sixers have plenty of time to get a shot off here to try to tie the game. I beg your pardon. The Sixers will inbound it from the far sideline in Cleveland territory. 3.7 seconds left. The inbounder will be Robert Covington. So let's see who he finds here. Tyrese Maxey does come on in. He'll find Maxey. Maxey at half court, being guarded. Pulls up for 3. And there's a block right there. Nick Nurse wanted a foul called against Porter, and he didn't get it, but that's going to do it. Porter just swapped it away. Craig Porter, that is. And we go to quarter number 2. Sixers trail 27-24 against the Cavs. Okay. Cool. Craig Porter. I don't know why I said Porter Jr. That's not good. That is not good. If you guys are new to the channel, what is good is that you guys are here. Make sure you guys like and subscribe and turn on this notification bell icon so that way you know when I go live or if I upload. Hopefully you're all having yourselves a fantastic night. It is 8:04 p.m. Eastern Time. I did not come up with a poll question just yet. We're going to do that right now. Okay, we are going to do that right now. Let's see. How many points does Embiid get tonight? 20 to 24, 25 to 29, or 30 or more. Okay. There we go. Answer the poll down below. What's up, Katie? How you doing? Mike Green says that Embiid's going to get 27. Katie, I'm doing okay, man. I'm doing okay. I'm happy to be back here. I really am. Hey there, everyone. Just got done with the virtual viola lesson. How's everyone doing? Oh, that's cool. Looks are not everything. Cool. Low-key, I thought that was actually like one of like my best quarters that I've called this season. I thought it was actually really good. Lots of action. And I think I let the game come to me, so that was pretty nice. Hopefully we have a better second quarter, though. Oh, boy. I will tell you guys, all right, not to toot my own horn, but if you guys are new, okay, if you do enjoy Sixers basketball, this is, and if you just really enjoy good quality play-by-play, you're not going to get any better play-by-play than this. You're really not. Here on YouTube, for sure. So please make sure you guys like, subscribe, and turn on those notification bell icons. Still above ground. Yeah, what did I say? That was the one thing I don't know why I said. He's above the ground. I don't know why I said that. But I just like let it go. Because I had to let it go. In the moment. But yeah. It happens. It's 8:07 p.m. Eastern Time. So the Hawks put up 40 points against the Pacers. Wow. In the first quarter. So again, the Pacers, if the Pacers lose and if the Sixers win, then they move on to the next round of the in-season tournament. Trying to go for the very first NBA Cup, that is. The final game will actually be played in Las Vegas. It'll be during the first week of December, so these playing games are on Tuesdays and Fridays. Batum will hand it off here to Jaden Springer, so the Sixers second unit is out there. Here's Tyrese Maxey working around a couple of screens here, and he'll bounce pass it to Batum. Batum to Harris. Harris on the far wing, being guarded by Tristan Thompson. Goes up with it, puts it up, and puts it in just from inside the foul line. 27-26, and Tobias Harris with 6 points. He's 2 for 4 from the field and 0 for 1 from three-point range. Garland on a drive to the basket, stops on a dime, puts it up, and gets a high-arcing shot to go. Just pretty much from the same spot where Tobias Harris got it, except the defender was on him. Maxey off to the races, goes up with a runner, it's up and in. Unstoppable Tyrese Maxey runner. And we're riding the seesaw. The Sixers down by 1. It's 29-28. Garland on a little scoop, and he gets it. Finishes with the little layup. With the ballet dances and everything from the left side of the baseline. 31-28. Maxey on the other end. Fast pace. Goes up with a runner. No good. Reed trying to get the rebound. It's intercepted, though, by Mobley. Mobley being guarded by Paul Reed. 2 6'9" guys going at it, but Mobley has the better end of the bargain. 33-28 as he goes off high off the window with a runner himself on the right side of the baseline. 33-28. Sixers have to try to get some stops on defense. It's a 6-4 run so far in this second quarter. Maxey will hand it off to Harris, but we have a stoppage in play here. They're going to call a foul. It's 33-28. So the Cleveland Cavaliers, they're 7-6 on the season. They're 4-3 on the road. Maxey's going to go to the line to shoot a free throw because Tristan Thompson got called for a defensive 3-second violation. Maxey's foul shot, it's up, and it hits the rim about 4 times, and it rolls out. So the Sixers with nothing to it, but they'll still keep the basketball. 10-18 left in this opening half here for the Sixers. Harris will inbound it to Maxey. Tyrese Maxey finds Harris on the wing. He's dribbling towards the right side, and they'll find Springer. Springer backing down Garland. A fadeaway jumper, it's up, it's a little bit short. Tipped by Reed, and almost stolen away by the Sixers. Here's Garland on a pass to Porter. Porter will hand it off to Niang. Niang's runner is up, and that one is in. George Niang is going off in this first half so far. He's 2 for 3 from the field and has 4 rebounds. Reed in traffic, spinning and going to the rim. Can he get it up? He does, and he gets it to go. Good job by Paul Reed having his way on Evan Mobley as he goes up with the right side. The right hand, that is, on the right side. So Thompson hands it off to Garland. Boy, Darius Garland backs up, lets it fly, and knocks it down from the near wing. They're going to call it a 2 and say that his foot was on the line. So it's 37-30. Maxey stopping on a dime. ISO, three-pointer. It's good. Tyrese Maxey putting on a show and getting a nice three-pointer to fall. A James Harden-esque type of a fadeaway. Garland with a 3. They won't count the bucket. They're going to call a foul on the floor on Jaden Springer. But how about Tyrese Maxey getting the defender Porter on an island all by himself, and he isolated, knocked down the jumper, and faded away. It was nothing but net. 37-33. The Cavs will inbound it. It'll be Porter to Garland. So Springer, Batum, Maxey, Harris, and Reed all out there for the Sixers. Porter inside, outside to Niang for 3. It's in. George Niang. Another three-pointer that's hit by Cleveland. And they answer back with a 3 of their own. 40-33. Sixers trail by 7. Maxey kicks it out to Batum. Batum being unselfish. He tries to find Reed, and Reed can't finish it. Batum was left wide open. They get back on defense here. Porter all the way to Mobley. Mobley gets the ball blocked by Reed, but a foul is called. And Mobley will have to go to the line to earn his 2 points the harder way. So Evan Mobley, who was trying to get a basket there, couldn't get it to go. Reed thought that he got all ball, but there was certainly some contact down below. Mobley is averaging about 10.5 rebounds per game this season, which is 8th in the NBA. And he knocks down the first foul shot. He's only 22 years old. And he was the 3rd pick in the 2021 draft. He's averaging about 16.5 points per game, 3 assists, and he's shooting 55% from field goal range. Second foul shot is good, and it's now 42-33. So the Sixers are down by 9. So here's Paul Reed as he'll find Springer here, and Springer walks. Boy, oh boy. Cannot make careless turnovers. And, well, the Sixers have 5 already. And now the Cavs, let's see if they can capitalize here, and let's see if the Sixers can try to stop them. Garland will pass it to Niang. Another 3. It's up off the mark. This time he's human. Paul Reed climbs the ladder and comes down the chimney by corralling the rebound. He'll hand it off to Maxey. Maxey at the top of the key working around. A little pick and roll to Reed. The throw's up. No good. The shot was up. Springer grabs the offensive rebound. Batum with another catch and shoot triple. That's just off the mark. Niang with the board. Garland being guarded by Harris. He wants to ISO on him from the near wing and dance all over him. Garland trying to go to the rim. It's passed and intercepted by Maxey. Tyrese Maxey finds Batum. Batum back to Maxey. Maxey goes into the lane. High runner. It's up. It's good. A high arcing shot by Tyrese Maxey, who has 5 points, and it's now 42-35. So Harris with 6. Maxey now with 7, I should say, as it just updated. Another steal by Maxey on the other end. He knocked it away from Strus's hands. Maxey at the top of the key, being guarded by Strus. He'll pass it to Harris. Harris trying to work against Tristan Thompson. He's at the foul line. Steps up. Pulls up. And it rims out. Niang with another rebound. That's now rebound number 6 by George Niang. And we have a stoppage in play here with 6:46 left to go as the Cleveland Cavaliers want to call a timeout here. It's 42-35. Sixers trail by 7. If you guys are new to the channel, make sure you guys like and subscribe and turn on those notification bell icons so that way you know when I upload. All right, we will go back. Ugh, what just happened? What just happened? There we go. That looks a lot better. Oof. Oh boy. Anybody have any thoughts about Aaron Nola? I was going to talk about it tomorrow and go on for a little Phillies pod. But anybody have any thoughts on Aaron Nola that they would like to share? If you guys are Phillies fans, or if you guys watched last night's game, what are you guys thinking about with that Eagles game? Because we're going to talk about that tomorrow as well. We do Sixers basketball. We also do Phillies baseball and Eagles football on here, and we're going to start doing Flyers watch parties. We're finally going to do it on Friday afternoon. They play at 1 o'clock. 1 o'clock PM Eastern Time. Pacers down by 11. I heard Nola got 36 years at $100 million per year, says Larry. I just wanted to play that. Yeah, that sounds about right. Honestly, I'm fine with it. I'm totally fine with it. Now you got to lock up Zach Wheeler. They needed to keep Nola. They still, in my opinion, need one more pitcher. And I would like them to maybe, if they could, get one more bat. But I do think that they need one more starting pitcher and maybe another bullpen piece. So, Kimbrel, I don't know if he's going to come back. So, whether you like them or not, you're going to need another bullpen piece. Uh-oh, why did this freeze? Oh, no. This froze. You need a relief arm. Why did this freeze? Oh, boy. We're still live, I hope. Right? Are we still live? Our internet froze. Please tell me we're still live. All right, let's put this up. Okay, all right, go. Still alive. Still alive. Good. I'm still alive, guys. I'm not gone yet. All right. Okay, so 6:40 left to go in the second quarter. It's 42-35. Cavs have the ball. Allen going up against Joel Embiid. Tries to take him on the low block, and he got it. 44-35. My mama's here. What's up, mama? 6:25 left to go in the first half. Maxey with a handoff to Joel. Joel kicks it out to Harris. Harris off the dribble. It's up, and it's off the mark again. Sixers struggling from downtown. 44-35 is the score. Mobley has it on the other end as he'll hand it off to Allen. Allen trying to hand it off this time to Strus on the near wing. A drop-off pass inside to Allen, and he puts down the right-handed sledgehammer. 46-35, Sixers trailing by double figures. And Maxey trying to slow the tempo down, being guarded by Strus, goes into the lane, goes up with a hard contact. The whistles do remain silent. The good news, though, is Maxey gets it to go. 46-37 with 5.5 minutes left in exchange in this first half. Allen, two-pointer, over Embiid, yes. Jared Allen, the 25-year-old from Texas, able to get it to go. The 6'9 center, who weighs 243 pounds. Maxey to Embiid. Embiid on the near wing. Hands it off to Maxey again. Maxey with a little pick and pop here. Maxey's three-pointer, it's up, and it's nothing but net. Boy, that could have been an illegal screen set or a blocking foul caused by the Cavaliers. It's 48-40 now. Maxey with 5 straight points. Here's Porter. He goes up with it. Can't finish with the 2, but Springer is called guilty for committing the foul. All right. So Tyrese Maxey doing a good job at just handling the basketball off the little two-man game that they had between him and Embiid. So that was really nice. So Craig Porter's going to go to the line. The first foul shot is good by him. And Nick Batum will come back in for Philadelphia. So they're down by 9, the Sixers that is. And Craig Porter with 7 points, 5 rebounds, and 2 assists in this game. Actually, vice versa with the assists and the rebounds. So Batum comes in for Springer. Porter knocks down his second foul shot, and the Sixers are down by 10. Embiid on the drive, kicks it out to Maxey on the far corner. 10 seconds left on the shot clock. He'll hand it off to Embiid again. Embiid going up against Allen. The contact is made, and he'll go to the line for one more. Joel Embiid drawing up the contact and being very assertive. So Embiid and Maxey both have 12 points each for Philadelphia. And Joel will head back to the line to try to make it a 7-point deficit. So Embiid with 12 points, 6 rebounds, 3 assists, and he's 4 for 6. Shooting-wise tonight, 50-42. Embiid puts it up and can't finish on the 3-point opportunity. So it still is an 8-point game. Porter gets his miss. 4.5 minutes to go in the second quarter. Here's a little drop-off pass inside to Mobley, and Mobley gets it over Joel Embiid. Man, he just makes it look so easy. Evan Mobley once again with a hook shot over Embiid's face. Embiid initiating the contact, and we have another foul called on Jared Allen. So Embiid was trying to kick it out to Harris on the near wing as Joel was in the lane. Thought maybe he should have just went up with the hard contact, but tried to make what he thought a better basketball play. So Jared Allen does get called for the personal. That's his first. So Maxey will inbound it. Hand it off to Embiid. Embiid hands it back off to Maxey. Maxey kicks it out to Melton. Catch and shoot triple. It's up, and it's good. He puts it up and in to Anthony Melton as he shimmies after he hits the shot. It was in motion, too. That was a J.J. Redick type of a three-pointer. Porter will find Mobley. Mobley going up against Harris, now against Joel. And Embiid gets called for the foul. He can't believe it. Looks like it was all ball. Let's see on the replay here. They're not going to show that, but how about Maxey just finding DeAnthony Melton, and Darius Garland was all the way in his wheelhouse, and still it was nothing but net for DeAnthony. First foul shot is good by Mobley. So, of course, DeAnthony Melton, that was his first 3 points of the game. He's shooting 41.5% from the field, and this season, from the three-point range, he's shooting 48.5%, which is absolutely insane over his last 10 games. Harris kicks it out to Embiid. It's 54-45. Sixers trail by 9. Embiid on the block, taking on Thompson. He kicks it out to Harris. 5 seconds left on the shot clock. He'll find Melton. Melton going into the lane. The contact is made. Whistles do remain silent, though. And Embiid tried to tip it in. It was rebounded, though, by, once again, Mobley. Mobley to Strus. Strus on the far wing. A bounce pass that almost was stolen away by Joel. It goes into the hands of Thompson, and Thompson gets fouled by Embiid. Boy, Joel should have had that steal. He was left wide open. And the ball was literally on the ground. It bounced a couple of times right towards him, but I guess he had some butterfingers there. So now it's going to be Thompson who goes to the line to shoot 2 foul shots. Tristan Thompson, first one is up, and it doesn't even hit the net. Does not even hit the net. He airballed that one. So Thompson averaging about 2.5 points per game. 3 minutes and 24 seconds left. He made his debut with the Cavs back in 2011. Second foul shot, it misses as well, but Strus comes away with the offensive rebound. Garland going up for 2. No. Melton saves it, and Maxey has it, but they're going to say that Melton stepped out of nope. The Sixers will get the ball back. There was a stoppage in play, and here's Melton who will inbound it to Maxey. So the Sixers could still make a run at this. Maxey steps back, almost thought about pulling up, kicks it out to Batum for three. It bounces, and it doesn't get the friendly bounce. Embiid tried to tip it out, but it's intercepted by Porter. Craig Porter to Garland from wing to wing. Garland on the near wing, now standing at the top of the key, goes past inside Embiid, count the bucket, and a foul. 56-45, and another timeout is called on the floor. So 2:54 to go in the second quarter. Sixers have come up, or they started out with an answer, and the Cavs have responded. Ooh, that sip of water was good. If you guys are new, make sure you guys like and subscribe and turn on those notification bell icons. So that way you know when I upload or if I go live. Oh, boy. What else do we got going on? So we got the, let's see what other scores we got going on here, shall we? All right, so it's 73-61 in Orlando with 7:54 left to go in the third quarter. Magic actually have a 14-point lead. The Pacers, they're down by 14 with exactly 4:45 left in the second quarter. The Sixers, of course, are down by 11. And then tonight, we got the Portland Trail Blazers playing in Phoenix against the Suns at 9 o'clock. And then the Lakers will host the Utah Jazz. The Lakers are 8-6. Meanwhile, the Jazz are 4-9. So LeBron James and company taking on Lauri Markkanen and the Utah Jazz. Make sure you guys like and subscribe, man. If you guys are new to the channel, we want to continue to grow the play-by-play with JJ family. We do 76ers basketball, we do Flyers hockey, Eagles football, and Phillies baseball on here, man. We have a fun time doing this, and yeah, we did miss last night's game. We did miss Sunday's Sixers game, but we're back at it, man. Had a couple of days off, and we're feeling a lot better. That's for sure. How many people do we have on here, by the way? How many people do we have on here? We're going to put up another thingy. New tab, YouTube. Nice. We got 15 lovely people watching. Nice. 18 likes? Come on, man. We got to get to 20. We at least have to get to 20, guys. We're slacking. Cannot be slacking. Please make sure that you tell your friends about this channel, too. Like, I definitely want us to continue to grow this play-by-play with JJ family. That would be really, really awesome, guys. William McKay says, I'm here. We love it that you're here, man. Absolutely love it that you're here. Okay, so it's 56-45. That is the score of this game. Cavs are in the bonus. That's all we need. 29 more subscribers. Actually, with 12 points, he's 2 for 4 from three-point range, and Garland can't convert on the three-point opportunity, and Batum comes away with the rebound. 2:45 left in the opening half here. Maxey being guarded by Garland. He'll run around him. He'll try to go up with the hard contact. No. And Melton with a putback, and he puts down the right-handed sledgehammer. Wow. Didn't know he had that in him. Mobley being guarded by Batum. There's a mismatch there. Mobley's shot is no good. And Melton, who snipes away with the rebound, is able to come up in traffic. He'll hand it off to Maxey. Tyrese Maxey finds Harris. Harris to Marcus Morris Sr. on the near corner. He'll kick it back out to Tobias Harris. Harris going to the baseline. Kicks it out to Melton. 5 seconds left on the shot clock. Melton puts it up and puts it in again. He'll go to the line for one more. He tries to get past the trees, and Mobley is guilty for committing the foul. 2:05 left to go in the second quarter, and DeAnthony Melton has gone in takeover mode since the timeout was called. The foul shot is no good. It's 56-49. Darius Garland has it, being guarded by DeAnthony Melton himself. Mobley now has it. He'll hand it off to Strus. Strus is pushed by Melton, and again, the Cavs will head back to the charity stripe. Well, you know that the Cavs are going to be very physical in tonight's game, and you can't be committing careless fouls. You just can't be doing that. It's 56-49. Cavs lead it by 7. Strus going to the charity stripe, and he puts it up, and it rims out. Maybe there's a double rim there, because a lot of the shots that they've been trying to hit have not been going in. The basketball gods have said no. Strus averaging about 14.5 points per game, less than 6 rebounds. And the second foul shot's good, so he goes 1 for 2 from the line. Sixers do trail by 8. 1:45 left in the opening half for Philadelphia. Both teams shooting around 65% from the line. Here's Melton on a drive to the lane. No. And it's rebounded by Garland. Darius Garland has been very active on the glass. Garland being guarded by Morris Sr. No Embiid in there. Wanted to make sure I mentioned that. There's a three-point shot that's good, and it's now 60-49, and George Niang continues to crush the Sixers. Maxey hands it off to Toby. Toby going into the lane, spinning, rolling, fading. It's up, and he's fouled. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Almost got it to go. It just rimmed out at the very, very last second. So hopefully Joel is okay. I don't know if he's on the sideline or not, or if he went back to the locker room. 1:07 left in this opening half for Philadelphia. Harris's first shot is good. Tobias Harris is 6'8". He went to Tennessee. He was the 19th pick of the 2011 NBA draft. Takes about 3 dribbles or so, puts it up, and it's good again. He's also shooting 56% from the field, and is coming off of a 29-point performance on Friday's game, but on Sunday he had 10 against the Nets. 60-51. Comes Strus on the other end. He'll hand it off to Garland. Garland fires the trigger, and it goes in and out. Maxey comes away with his miss. Sixers could go for a 2-for-1 here. 44 seconds to go on the game clock. 15 on the shot clock. Maxey being guarded by Porter. The ball gets stripped, and Batum has it. He picks it back up, but he throws it away. It's intercepted by Strus. Strus taking it to the lane. It's up and in. Finishes with the hard contact, but once again, the refs chew up the whistle. 62-51. There's about 4 seconds separating the shot clock from the game clock. So the Sixers, if they make a 2 or a 3 here, it'll cut the lead to single digits. Melton to Harris at the top of the key. He dribbles it to the lane. Pump fakes, pivots, goes up with a runner. It's up and in. Good play by Tobias Harris. It was contested and everything. Exactly 4 seconds to go. Garland at three-quarters court. Bounce passes it for a 3-point shot by Strus. It's up and in. Oh, my goodness. They're going to count it, and Max Strus runs back into the locker room. Oh, my goodness. They got the shot off, and Max Strus was left wide open. And he just got it off. It was nothing but net. So we go into halftime. Sixers down by 12. It's 65-53, and the Cleveland Cavaliers outscored the Philadelphia 76ers 38-29 in the second quarter. That is crazy. Can't believe that went in. Okay. Atlanta has 80 points in the half. My gosh. Yeah, I saw that. I just said that they were scoring a lot of points. 80 points, and there's 144 left to go. Hardcore for all says, go Birds. Yeah, man. What's up, Hardcore? How you doing, dude? If you guys are new to the channel, I really do encourage you all to like and subscribe. Make sure you tell your friends about this channel. It just helps me. That's all it does. But I want us all to feel satisfied on here. You know, I haven't really realized how much of an impact we are making, guys. You know, I was out in public a couple of days ago, and I was talking to somebody, and apparently this person, I was, telling them about my channel because they asked me about what I do. I was at the gym, and I told them about my channel, and they didn't recognize me at first, but one of their best friends follows me. I don't know who it was, but somebody follows me, and they love the content that we put out. So that's when you're talking to people in person, and you hear that, that's one of the most gratifying things, because that means that we're doing our job, guys. And we're putting our names out there. So that's what it's all about. Just like the Hokey Pokey. Just like the Hokey Pokey, man. So, that's really cool. But we want to just continue to get more and more people to join. Not as many people have access to good play-by-play announcing. And, we want to try to provide the best coverage that we can on anything, whether it's basketball, baseball, or whatever it is, So, that's what we do. The Sixers trail by a dozen. In case you are just tuning in and you guys don't want to hear about play-by-play announcers and you just want to hear about this game, well, the Sixers are down by 12 points, and they're 10-3 on the season. They actually have to win this game. And if the Pacers lose, because it is a play-in tournament game, the Sixers will then move on to the first round after group play. So they've played everybody within their group. So we'll actually go over this a little bit, just so that you guys have an understanding. Your basketball spot on. Good work by you. Thank you, man. Appreciate that. So you're saying when you leave the house, you get mobbed for autographs. Honestly, that's probably going to eventually start happening. When I go to a Philly sports event, now I gotta start being careful. I'm being serious, because I've noticed a couple of people have noticed me as I walked by the Philly sports scene. So, and that was during the playoff run for the Phillies. So, Larry is the rock star. Larry is definitely a rock star. So the Sixers, they're shooting 43% from the field. The Cavs are actually shooting 59%, and they have about 8 more assists compared to the Sixers, and have scored 44 points in the paint, while the Sixers have only put up 26 points in the paint. So they're just outdoing them in every single category for the most part, and it's because, well, the Sixers really just have not been able to get set into their schemes offensively. It seems like a lot of the plays are rushed. They're not waiting to execute, and it's more just about, I don't necessarily want to have the hot potato, so let me just try to pass it to somebody else. And it's been resulting in turnovers, and they haven't been able to box out and rebound because they're not putting up a lot of shots. So because they're a little bit out of sorts. So that's really what it is so far, just from the eye test. But I wanted to go back to this NBA tournament group play. So let's do that now. NBA tournament standings. Okay. Larry says Hardcore says they're kicking our tush push. That's funny. That is really funny. So let's see here. We got I want to see this in-season tournament bracket. There we go. Okay, so the Pacers, so the Sixers are in East Group A. All right, we are going to actually what we'll do is we'll make a window capture, and we will put this on like right here. Okay, we'll do it on this screen. Okay, instead of the Hawks in season tournament field, what we'll do is we'll do a little window capture here. So bear with us as we do this on the fly. All right, and then I will show you the standings of this in-season tournament for the Sixers. So we will call it window capture. And we will do, there we go. Okay, so as you can see right here, I don't know if this is a little bit small or not, but we'll try to make this a little bit bigger for you guys. Okay, let me know if this is better. Good. There we go. So the Pacers, they're 2-0 in East Group A. The Sixers are 2-1. The Cavs and the Hawks are both 1-1, and the Pistons, of course, are eliminated and they're 0-3. So the Sixers, if they win and the Pacers lose, then they are going to be going on to play the winner of East Group B, I believe. I believe that that's how this works. I don't know how the tiebreakers work or anything because if the Bucks win and the Heat win, I don't know how that's going to work. But I believe that they play the winner of East Group B. And again, this is still being explained to a lot of people. So it still is a little bit confusing. And then whoever wins that has to play any one of these winners, and then they just move on to a different bracket. So that's how it works. Something along those lines. Hello, everyone. Happy Thanksgiving. What's up, Jacqueline? How you doing? How are you doing? So, bottom line, Sixers have to win. Pacers have to lose. All right, hopefully this audio is a little bit better. We're going to go back to the live stream. Okay, so hopefully that made a lot of sense. Hello, and welcome on back into another episode of Play-by-Play with JJ. Where is it? No. Why does this always happen, dude? Why does this always happen? There we go. That's better. Oh, boy. Another sip of water time. Young Shizzy's here. What's up, yo? What's up, man? How you doing? Thanks for coming on, man. Appreciate it. Really, really appreciate it. So the Cavs, again, have put up 44 points in the paint, and the Sixers have only been able to put up 26. And honestly, the big problem in regards to the shot creating is that the Cavs, I think, are doing a good job at rotating, and they're staying on top of the Sixers guards. So that's been a little bit of a problem when the Sixers have played against really good competition. And hopefully they'll make some adjustments coming out of halftime because they seem to do that, and they seem to do a pretty good job at that. Young Shizzy, what's up, dude? I need Maxey and Tobias to get more rebounds. The Sixers aren't rebounding well, and Jarrett Allen is playing great, says Young Shizzy. Well, hopefully you win some money, my guy. We'll be cheering you on. We will definitely be cheering you on. Do you ever go back and watch your broadcasts? William McKay wants to know. Yeah, I do sometimes. Sometimes I'll I'll fall asleep listening to them, and I will sometimes too, try to record Tom McGinnis. I try to do some screen recording of the game so that way I can kind of play back that. The one thing I don't like, and this is a little bit off topic, but I loved the MLB at-bat, app because everything was archived. So, like, if I missed a game or if I was calling a game, I could go back to the website and I could listen to MLB.com at bat and I can listen to the Phillies game the night before. Or I could do it, whenever a game was archived. But with NFL and with NBA and NHL, none of this stuff is archived. So, that is something that kind of bugs me as a broadcaster because, like, when I look up, like, broadcasts from yesterday, it's not always there. And it's like you have to tune in live or else you miss it. So, if anybody else, though, like, has a way, that, like, plays, like, reruns of, like, radio casts, by all means, definitely let me know because I want to get better. And that's how I get better. Because I would have honestly, like, if it were up to me, sometimes, like, when I'm listening to hockey and stuff, like, especially during the very beginning, it was really tough because I couldn't always listen to Tim call the game, like, as I'm live because I can't, unless I record it, but then that takes up a lot of space on my phone. So, if you guys have, like, any ideas in regards to that, please, like, by all means, let me know. But to answer your question, going back to the question, yes, I do sometimes listen to my broadcasts. I do sometimes do that. I know I don't like the Amazon football, the Thursday night football on Amazon. Give me a break, says Hardcore for All. Yeah, I like listening to the radio stuff on NFL Live, but again, I can't archive it. I can't. With MLB, I can, because that's how the app works, but they used to have NFL Audio, or like the NFL Audio app, but then they got rid of that, and then that made it into NFL Plus, but the NFL Plus doesn't archive any of their games. So, I even tried to, like, download, like, the Eagles app and whatever. They don't do that either. Thursday Night Football is an abomination, says Larry. Oh, man. If you guys are new to the channel, though, I do encourage you all to like and subscribe and turn on those notification bell icons. That way you'll know when I go live or if I upload. So the Sixers playing against the Cleveland Cavaliers in the first game of this regular season series between these two teams. The next time that these two teams are going to play will be on February 12th. February 12th is when they will play next. I like to listen to Merrill and Mike because Merrill cannot last. I listen to Merrill and Mike because Merrill cannot last forever. Look, I am a big fan of Merrill Reese. I've always been a big fan of Merrill Reese. But I will tell you this, okay? It has not been the same. He can still memorize a 50-man roster or a 40-man roster like it's nothing. He can still do that. And I'll tell you, he can still do that within like 20 minutes or so. But sometimes, and I can tell, it's not just because of his confidence, but sometimes the eyes, you can tell that he freezes at times. And he's been screwing up a little bit more. Not saying that I don't screw up, because of course I screw up. But I've been literally only doing this, for, I don't know, like less than a year. And I'm still making mistakes. But the point being is that it's just not the same. It's definitely not the same. Did Clyde Edwards-Helaire play yesterday? Because I was listening to him, and I don't think Clyde Edwards-Helaire did play. But he said that he was playing. Oh, yeah, he did. He did play. Okay, never mind. He did play. Edwards-Helaire did play. Okay. Well, I stand corrected about that. I know that he makes a ton of mistakes. He does. And I'm not saying that this is an easy job. It's not an easy job, guys. It's really not. But sometimes I even screw up. But I've just noticed that more so now compared to years past. Like, he's losing his touch a little bit. And I love Merrill. I do. He's phenomenal. But yeah, if you guys find any other way for listening to other broadcasts for like Sixers basketball games for radio stuff, let me know, because I've been trying to find that type of stuff. I actually spent like 3 hours the other day trying to find it, and I couldn't find anything. I really couldn't, even on the NBA app. Like, maybe SiriusXM has it, but I'm a little bit afraid because then I have to pay for it, and then I won't know until I pay for it, you know? Because they're not, like, that descriptive on whether or not they archive games. But if somebody else knows, or somebody else has SiriusXM, by all means, I would love to know before I make that investment. Hardcore for all says, I know I feel it too. Yeah. But we love Merrill. We totally love Merrill. Yeah, there's nothing else I really have to say in regards to that. But let's see here. We have 14 lovely people on here watching. We need 5 more likes to get to 30. So my poll question that I asked you guys was, how many points does Embiid get tonight? 20 to 24, 25 to 29, or 30 or more? So that means I don't think he's going to score less than 20. We're just about ready to start the third quarter. It is 65 to 53 as the Cleveland Cavaliers lead it by a dozen. Sixers playing at home in their final group play game of the NBA tournament. The in-season tournament. All right, I forgot this. Oh, boy. Best Thanksgiving side dish. I'm going to make mashed potatoes. Best Thanksgiving side dish. Ooh, comment that down below. I like that one. That's a very good one. I was going to save that for tomorrow because we are going to be on here tomorrow, but that's okay. We can talk about this today and tomorrow. There's nothing wrong with that. I would say that my favorite side dish is the stuffing. I think that that's a side dish. Is stuffing a side dish? Let us know down below what your thoughts are. Joel Embiid has 12 points. He's 4 for 6 in this game shooting-wise, and has 6 boards and 3 dimes. Turned up mashed potatoes. Turn up mashed potatoes. Okay, Larry says yes, that is a side dish. I do like that. I also really like mac and cheese as a side dish. I think it's so good. I do. I can never say no to mac and cheese. Pineapple stuffing. I've never tried that before. That sounds pretty sweet. Huh. Interesting. Pineapple stuffing. So the Hawks put up 86 points in the first half against the Indiana Pacers, who, by the way, only put up 73 points. So crazy. Absolutely wild. It's all good, man. It's all good. There's no need to harp on it. Oh, boy. Let's take another sip of Mayim. Another is German potato salad. Huh. That I've never tried before either. What's the difference between regular potato salad and German potato salad? I do have to know. I'm curious. All right, so the Sixers are down by 12. So Nick Batum, Tobias Harris, Tyrese Maxey, D'Anthony Melton, and Marcus Morris Sr. were in there to end the second quarter. Joel Embiid does come back in, so he seems to be okay. Embiid did not finish the first half. I thought that was interesting. Joel does have 3 turnovers and 3 assists. George Niang will take a seat to start off the third quarter. Evan Mobley will come in for Craig Porter. So we're just about ready to get started with the third quarter. All right. Adioy Emmanuel. What's going on, man? My Thanksgiving dish is jollof rice and turkeys with a lot of beer. Nice. That's very nice, dude. What kind of beer are we talking about for Thanksgiving? I'd like to know. Are we an IPA type of a person, or what kind of drinks do we like on Thanksgiving? All right, here we go. So the Sixers are going from left to right. Again, the Sixers playing at the Wells Fargo Center on a back-to-back here. Here's Maxey on a little drop-off pass to Embiid. Embiid kicks it out to Melton for a catch-and-shoot triple. And it's just a little bit short. Jared Allen comes away with his miss. So Melton misses from 24 feet. It's 65-53 as we are just underway here in this second half. Darius Garland will find Mobley, but we have a foul called. I believe it's going to be on DeAnthony Melton. And it most certainly will. German as like vinegar bacon. My grandmom used to make it. I have the recipe. Huh. That's cool. Huh. That's really nice. Dean Wade will inbound it to Darius Garland. Garland working around the timeline. Kicks it out to Wade. Wade almost lost his footing. Gets it back. Spins. Fades. It's blocked by Embiid and deflected all the way to Mobley, and Mobley gets it blocked by Joel. Strus, though, for three. It's up and in. Oh, my goodness. An unlucky bounce twice. And Joel Embiid having some words with the ref. I mean, it was so weird because Nick Nurse was wondering what the heck was going on, and he's trying to plead his case, too, because he thought maybe there was a foul there. Here's Garland for three, and that one, thank goodness, is off the mark. That could have been a 6-point pendulum swing. It's 68-53. Embiid trying to take Allen to Septa. Fades away, puts it up, and can't get it to go. Evan Mobley cleans up his miss. He'll take it into traffic, and he'll bounce pass it outside to Strus. Strus with a little bit of space again. Yes! And it's now an 18-point deficit. So the Cleveland Cavaliers picking up where they left off in the first half, as they have scored 6 straight points by Max Strus. Maxey hands it off to Embiid. Embiid hands it back off to Maxey. The Cavs are shooting 41% from downtown. Embiid, a three. It's in from the near wing, and it was contested too. 71-56. And we gotta update the scoreboard. Oh boy. So Strus with a bounce pass to Mobley. Mobley gets it blocked and stolen away by Embiid. Embiid leading the charge on the other end. A give and go to Harris. Harris to the rim. Yes! Tobias Harris with 12 points. And he's now the third Sixer to get at least 12 points in this game. So Maxey, Embiid, and Harris already have scored 39 of the Sixers' 58 points. And here we go on a little flush to Evan Mobley. 73-58, and the Cavs now lead it again by 15. The Cavaliers have put up 19 assists so far compared to the Sixers, who have 10. Embiid almost got called for a foul there. He'll pass it back to Batum. Batum on the catch-and-shoot three. Rebounded, though, by Melton. They couldn't box him out. Melton to Embiid. Embiid throws it away to Maxey. And it goes out of bounds. Another turnover by Joel Embiid. And that's now his 4th turnover of the game. So that certainly cannot happen for the Sixers. Maxey was certainly left wide open. Garland almost lost it. He'll pass it to Allen. Allen trying to go down with the flush. And are they going to call basket interference? No. 75-58. The whistles do remain silent. Nothing going the Sixers' way so far here in the second half. Embiid on a pump fake takes it to the basket. It's up, and he's fouled as he takes a tumble to the deck. So Joel Embiid goes back to the line for a couple more foul shots. What the heck is going on? There we go. So it's 75-58. First foul shot is good by Joel Embiid. Joel has 16 points, 7 rebounds, and 4 assists in this game. Made his only three-pointer just a little bit ago. He does drain the second foul shot. It's back to a 15-point deficit with 8.5 minutes to go in this third quarter. So the Sixers are shooting 75% from the line. The Cavs only shooting 64%. Garland gets it, dribbles around the timeline, finds Allen again, and Allen misses the bunny. Harris, though, does get the rebound. Sixers dodged a bullet there. Can they capitalize? Harris in the lane. Finds Maxey. Maxey lets it fly, and he drains it. Good play by Maxey, and that's what the doctor ordered. 75-63. It was from the far wing. Garland being all over Tobias Harris. Mobley loses his dribble, but we have another foul called against Nicholas Batum. So Harris doing a good job at just finding Tyrese Maxey as he was trying to go to the rim, looked over towards the left side and was like, look what I found, a wide open Tyrese Maxey. He can probably hit this, and he did. 7:50 left in this third quarter. Here's a screen, Garland for 2, and a foul was called on Harris. Again, the Sixers just not doing a good job with the fouling. Lots of fouls so far in just this quarter. And Harris, it didn't look like there was any contact there, but regardless, with 7:48 left in this third quarter, Darius Garland is going to head to the line. Garland's first foul shot is good, so it's back to a 13-point lead. The Cavs have put up 11 points in this quarter, while the Sixers have put up 10. Darius Garland does have 13 points. He's 6 for 13 shooting-wise today, but he is 0 for 3 from beyond the arc. And also has 6 assists as well. Does make the second foul shot. There's Maxey on a give and go to Embiid. Embiid spinning, trying to roll to the basket. Allen, did he touch it last? They're going to say that Joel touched it last. And it'll be Cavaliers basketball. Another turnover by Joel Embiid. That's the second one that he's had within the last 2 minutes. Maybe a little bit less than that. Strus gets the inbound, and they'll just hand it off to Darius Garland, who just gets past the half-court logo, now being guarded by Nick Batum. And they'll find Mobley. Mobley gets the ball stripped, and it goes out of bounds. Last touch by the Cavaliers. Dean Wade thought that maybe it was last deflected by Maxey, but the Sixers get it back. Embiid has to pass it, and they'll hand it off to Batum. Batum will find Embiid. Embiid on the foul line extended. Finds Melton cutting to the basket, and Melton tries to save it, and it's stolen away by Garland. Boy, Melton was wide open, and he should have had that. Garland kicks it out to Wade for a catch-and-shoot three. It's short. Long rebound by Wade. It goes all the way back to him. Max Strus gets the handoff from Wade. A pick and pop for 3. That's short again. Sixers can't grab the rebound. Strus again for his third 3. Off the mark, and the Sixers finally get a rebound. Boy, they certainly lucked out there. Embiid to Maxey. Maxey takes it to the lane. Goes up with a 2, and it's way too strong, and Wade is able to grab his miss. Tobias Harris tried to box him out. And, of course, the Cavaliers get the rebound. And we have a timeout called by Cleveland with 6:28 left to go in the third frame. Sixers trail 77-63 in the third quarter. Make sure you guys like and subscribe, man. And turn on those notification bell icons so that way you know when I upload. Or if I go live, because we do both of those things. All right, it's time now for our 76ers trivia question of the day. So what we're going to do is we're going to ask you a Philadelphia 76ers trivia question. And if you get it right, you'll hear this. If you get the 76ers trivia question wrong, okay, you will hear this. All right. So here is the trivia question that we were going to ask today. All right. Which bank was the original title sponsor for the Philadelphia 76ers arena that opened in 1996? Okay? Which bank was the original title sponsor for the Philadelphia 76ers arena that opened in 1996? Dr. J, that's not a bank. Which bank was the original title sponsor for the Philadelphia 76ers arena that opened in 1996? Michael Boyd says Core States. That is correct. Let me double check, but I am pretty sure that that is correct. It is. That is correct. Michael, you got it. Bank be free. Wachovia. Wachovia is a good guess because that was just before the Wells Fargo Center. But yeah. Core States Financial. That is correct. You just have the wrong question, says Joe. Yeah, I did. That's a very good point. I had the wrong question, but the answer was really Dr. J to that question that you were thinking of. Michael says he was at the first game. Wow, that's cool. That's really, really cool. Wow. Congratulations, Mike. You got it. So the Sixers are down 77-63. The Cleveland Cavaliers have pretty much been in control throughout this entire game. And the Sixers trying to keep their hopes alive in this group play for the NBA in-season tournament. The Pacers currently are down 99-89 with 7:31 left to go in the third quarter. So if the Pacers lose and if the Sixers win, then the Sixers will head on to the next round of the NBA in-season tournament. Garland finds Mobley inside, and a blocking foul is called on Nick Batum. So another 76er foul. So they've committed 4 fouls so far, and one more, and that's going to put the Cavaliers in the bonus. What's up, Haley? How you doing? So Strus will inbound it to Garland. Garland to Mobley. It's intercepted by Melton. Melton off to the races. Goes up with a layup. Hits up. And he's fouled. He almost converted on the three-point opportunity. It just rimmed out. And we have a foul called on Evan Mobley. I got to tell you that the Cavaliers have a lot of guys that can just put a lot of bodies on the floor. They're very tall, they're athletic, and they do a good job at boxing out. Melton's first foul shot goes in, and we have a change as Robert Covington will step in for Nick Batum, who's going to take a very quick breather. Melton does have 8 points. He's 3 for 8 from the field, 1 for 4 from downtown, has 3 rebounds. And now it's back to a 12-point deficit for Philadelphia as he makes both foul shots. So here come the Cavaliers. Darius Garland being guarded by DeAnthony Melton. Tries to get past him. Will kick it out to Strus. Strus all the way to Wade. Wade inside to Mobley. And it gets deflected and intercepted by Tobias Harris. I think Embiid got a piece of it. Harris going off to the races. He puts it up and he can't finish it. Wade is there to grab his miss. So Harris trying to go coast to coast and finish with the left hand, but he couldn't do so. Garland taking on Joel Embiid, too strong. Allen gets it back. It's blocked by Joel. Maxey to Harris, off to the races again. Harris back to Maxey. He thought about firing the trigger, but he'll just hand it off to Embiid, who has 1 foot inside and outside of the three-point arc at the top of the key. Maxey with 8 seconds left on the shot clock. A give and go. Lets it fly. Puts it up, and it goes in and out. A big rebound by Jared Allen. Boy, Maxey almost got that one to drain. And Darius Garland, who's standing at the top of the key, gets on Joel Embiid. And now they switch things up. Strus all the way to Allen. Allen with a bounce pass inside to Garland. And Garland with the hard finish. Just a finger roll finish, and that's what he does. Darius Garland with 16 points in this game. Maxey will find Melton. Melton to Harris. Catch and shoot triple. It's good from the near wing. Bullseye for Tobias Harris, who has 12 points, and finally he knocks down a 3. He was 0 for 2 before that shot. 4:26 left to go in the third quarter, and Harris will now step up against Darius Garland. The clock is moving, and they're having a little staring contest. Garland still hasn't picked up the ball yet, and he finally does so. Now he has to get past half court, and he does. He takes it to the lane, hands it off to Allen. Allen loses it. It's stolen away by Melton. Melton to Maxey out in transition, and a block and foul is called on Max Strus. And Tyrese Maxey will head to the foul line to shoot 2 free throws, I believe. It looks like he will. But the Sixers trying to clamp down on defense, and they're doing a much better job. And now they just got to make the threes and do a better job at shooting from the field. So Maxey with the first foul shot, it's in. And now the lead is cut to 10. The in-season tournament East wildcard standings, the Sixers are 2-1, and the Heat are 2-0. So if the Heat do lose and the Sixers win, then the Sixers also get that little wild card spot. 79-70 as Tyrese Maxey hits the second foul shot. So the Cavaliers have 4 guys in double figures. There's Darius Garland. He's one of those 4 guys. All 4 of them are out there right now. Max Strus, who has it. A little give and go as a runner is up, and that one's in by George Niang. George Niang with 12 points against his former team as Melton thought about catching and shooting. He'll find Embiid, though, who's at the top of the key being guarded by Tristan Thompson. A little handoff to Maxey, who's running around the timeline. Maxey with a bounce pass all the way back outside to Joel. Joel to Maxey. Maxey for 3 at the top of the key. Off the mark, Robert Covington with the offensive rebound. House Jr. pump fake, puts up a triple, and knocks it down. The Sixers getting a big offensive rebound by Robert Covington. And Daniel House Jr. puts up a bow and an arrow. 81-73. Sixers now trail by 8. Here's Strus to Niang. Niang inside to Thompson. A backdoor cut by Garland. And he's fouled by Embiid. Darius Garland finishing with the hard contact, and with exactly 3 minutes to go in the third quarter, Garland will go back to the line. How about Daniel House Jr. off the rebound from Robert Covington, getting Darius Garland to buy on a little pump fake and just knock down a three-pointer that didn't even hit the net. It hit the back of the rim and just went straight down. First foul shot is good by Garland. And now Porter will step on in. Craig Porter, that is, for Max Strus. Darius Garland with 17 points and 6 dimes. Second foul shot's good, and it's back to a 10-point lead for Cleveland. 83-73. Covington, Maxey, Embiid, Melton, and House Jr. all out there for the Sixers. It's a pretty interesting lineup. So Melton directing the traffic here. He'll try to find somebody. He still hasn't passed it yet. Now he does find Embiid. Embiid kicks it out to House. House puts it up, can't get it, and it's rebounded by Niang again. That's his 7th rebound. And that's a season high for him this year. Garland on a little drop-off pass. He puts up a three-pointer, and it's good. He got a little bit of space and was just able to get past Daniel House Jr., and the Cleveland Cavaliers go back up by 13. And another timeout called by Philadelphia. 86-73, Darius Garland is a star. That was the first three that he made tonight, too. Make sure you guys like and subscribe, man. We got 25 lovely people on here watching. I want us to get to 30 likes. Let's get to 30, man. Wow. We just staying because we rock with this, man. Oh, thank you, Haley. I appreciate that, Haley. Let's go. Comeback time, says Michael Boyd. I got to tell you, I kind of have a little feeling. They've been playing really sloppy this game. Like, let's not really sugarcoat that. Cavaliers have come in with the momentum, and the Sixers just haven't really been. Every time that they go on a little run, the Cavaliers respond. So, the Pacers have actually cut it now to a 3-point deficit. Holy moly. Pacers have outshot the Hawks in this quarter. It's 29-19. Wow. That's wild. Oh, boy. Spite the like, man. Spite that like. Make sure you guys subscribe to the channel, too. Please make sure that you guys like and subscribe. My name is Jason Joseph, and this is Play by Play with JJ. We have 254 awesome viewers that have come on here within the last 48 hours. Let's try to get more people to come on. How could people do your thing? By hitting that like button, it just helps me. It doesn't really help you guys, but if you guys are into getting more people to join our play-by-play casts, well, then it does help you. So there you go. Because you guys want to see us grow. I want to see us grow. I most certainly do. Suns and Trailblazers just got started. There's 7:22 left to go in the first quarter. The Suns, man, they've had a very interesting season, to say the least. Devin Booker has done a very good job as their point guard. They are 7-6, though. They're 2-4 at home. And they've had a very weird season, but they have won 3 games in a row. So they're hoping to make it a 4-game winning streak. But they haven't been fully healthy with Bradley Beal and Devin Booker and Kevin Durant all missing some time. Now we're locked in at 107 with 3:40 left in the third. Man, oh man. That's in the Indiana game. We're keeping our eye out on that game too. Of course, the Sixers have to take care of their own business. Cavaliers lead it by 13 points. It's 86-73. And the Cavs have been able to put up 21 points in this quarter. Meanwhile, the Sixers have only put up 20. Sixers were close in this in the first quarter, and then the Cavs have just gotten a lot of breathing room. Every time that the Sixers cut it down to single digits, just seems like that the Cavs have a response. We have an inbound here, but Daniel House Jr. loses it. And a personal foul is called on George Niang. So the Sixers have Melton, Embiid, Covington, House Jr., and Beverly in there. While the Cavs have Mobley, Garland, Niang, Thompson, and Porter. Melton on a drive to the basket. And Embiid cleans up the glass and puts it up and in. 86-75. Sixers trail by 11 with exactly 2 minutes left in exchange in the third quarter. Melton guarding Porter. Here's Thompson, who dribbles it, tries to hand it off to Garland. Garland to Niang. Niang thought about firing the trigger, but he'll take on Beverly here. The runner's up, way too strong. Covington with the broken glass. He got it. Beverly to Melton. Melton in the lane, goes up with a 2, and it's intercepted by Covington, and Covington throws it away. Covington throws it back to Garland. He deflects it, though, and Covington steals it. He'll find Embiid. Embiid to House Jr. He puts it up and in. Robert Covington made a bad pass, and guess what? He stayed with the play and played excellent defense by poking the ball out of Garland's hand. 1:11 left to go in the third quarter, and we have another timeout. This time it's called by Cleveland. So Robert Covington, the spark plug, coming off the bench for Philadelphia. What's up, Hunter? How you doing, man? Thanks for coming on. Hope you're doing well, my guy. Appreciate you for being here. I haven't seen you in a while, dude. How has life been? Hit that like button, guys, if you are just coming in. Ryan Rose says Cavaliers responded to moving on and off the ball, and the Sixers are struggling to outscore Jared Allen and Evan Mobley. So far, I can't disagree with you on that. The Cavs have put up more points in the paint, but it seems like that the Sixers are doing a much better job in the transition game. It does. I think that their tempo has certainly come to life, and they're doing more things a lot better, especially after that timeout. I have Beal in fantasy. Sorry, Mike. I feel bad for you, man. I really do. I do feel bad for you. 3 more likes for us to get to 30. Come on, guys. What are we waiting for? I liked how Robert Covington stuck with that play. Made a bad pass that was stolen by Garland, and he just tipped it himself in the backcourt and poked it loose. And Covington, really proud of himself for causing that steal. All right, so 86-77. Garland loses the ball again, but he gets away from Covington. Garland with a little flush down all the way to Jared Allen, or that was Emmanuel Mobley. I beg your pardon, 88-77. So the Cavs lucked out there. Beverly to Melton at the Toyota sign. He'll bounce pass it to Covington. Covington all the way to Embiid. Embiid being guarded by Tristan Thompson, directing the traffic. 1 jab step, 2 jab step, a fadeaway jumper, and it's way too strong. Niang gets the ball stripped and stolen away by Covington. Melton in the lane for a 2. Robert Covington again as the fans start to rise. 88-79. Embiid in the backcourt as he'll try to get it out of Thompson's hands. And Melton guarding LeVert there. Can't get it to go. Embiid comes away with the rebound. Embiid with the rebound. He'll find Beverly. 14 and a half seconds left on the clock. The shot clock's unplugged. Beverly on the far wing will hand it off to Joel Embiid. 6 seconds to go. He has to get rolling. He's spinning, fading, going up with a 2. Way too strong. Thompson has the rebound. And that's going to do it in the third quarter. Man, that was not a good shot by Joel Embiid. It was a fadeaway jumper, but we go into quarter number 4. The Sixers down 88-79. But when we come back, they will have the ball. Oh, boy. Let's see. Life is good, man. How's all with you, my guy? Just chilling on here, man. We've been working on this channel. If you guys are new to the channel, make sure you guys like and subscribe. My name is Jason Joseph. This is Play by Play with JJ. I'm a sports broadcaster from South Jersey, and I've been calling games on here for about 11 months now, and have been doing Sixers basketball. We did 127 of the 162 for the baseball season, plus the playoffs as well. For the Phillies, we also do Eagles games on here as well, and we do Flyers watch parties. So if that does tickle your fancy, make sure that you like and subscribe. You will never find how do I word this? Honestly, like in regards to the play-by-play, this is probably the best thing that you're going to find. If you're looking for legitimate play-by-play broadcasting on here, this is the best. This is the best that's out there. It really is. And that is no disrespect to anybody that has a watch party on here. I'm just saying that, like, full play-by-play on here, that's what we do. But we interact with you guys, and we have a lot of fun. Philadelphia 76ers, please win. Amen to that. I called games for, in case you are wondering, okay, my background is that I called games for the Delaware Bluecoats, who were the NBA G League affiliate of the Philadelphia 76ers, and I called games for the Wilmington Blue Rocks, who were the High A affiliate of the Washington Nationals. I did that while I was in school, and after I graduated last year, I decided to intern at NFL Films in Mount Laurel, New Jersey, and during that internship, I wanted to start this channel because I wanted to get back on the headsets And I thought that this would be a really good way for us to just like build our reps and to just grow as a family on here. And well, we've been really doing that. We've been doing a good job with it. And we hope to continue to grow the family. So like and subscribe and hit the bell. Have to agree, JJ. Congrats on all the channel growth, brother. Thank you, man. Appreciate that. I really, really do. Sixers basketball is brought to you by Play-by-Play with JJ. Want to get real play-by-play of the games? Tune in to Play-by-Play with JJ all the time on YouTube. Oh, man. William McKay, I enjoy your cast. Thanks, man. I appreciate that. I'm not just saying that, guys. I really do mean that. It feels good to be back on here. Sometimes, we had 3 days off. We weren't feeling so good last night. We also had a funeral to go to on Saturday. But we're back, baby. We're back on here. We're getting back on the bike, and this is how we roll. We're ready to start the fourth quarter. Sixers trail 88-79. And, well, the Cavaliers, because they did win the tip-off, they will get the ball first. So George Niang will inbound it to Strus. Sixers with the backcourt pressing. They'll find Wade here. Wade's on the near corner. Wade almost lost the ball, picks up his dribble, kicks it out to Strus. Strus to Allen, who's at the top of the key. He'll hand it off back to Strus. Strus with a little bit of space. Hits up, deflected by Covington, and the rebound is made. Strus almost got fouled by House Jr. The whistles did remain silent. Here's Maxey's runner. No. Reed with the putback. Yes! Sixers now down by 7 as they strike first to start off the fourth quarter. 11:18 left in regulation. Reed deflects it, but they're going to call a foul on Paul Reed. And I completely disagree with the call. Maybe there was a little bit of contact, but just a slight push to Jared Allen. So Porter will inbound it to Allen here. Allen going up against Paul Reed. Allen standing at 7 feet tall. Tries to back his way up. There's a three. It's up and off the mark. Allen with the offensive rebound, though. Niang with a runner. It's no good. And Reed boxes out his defender. Covington with the rebound. House Jr. loses it in transition from a good pass by Maxey. And it's stolen away by the Cavaliers. That was a beautiful pass by Maxey. It ricocheted off of House Jr.'s knee. And, well, here comes Porter in the lane, and he drops off an alley-oop pass to Jared Allen as he slams it home. Punch, counter punch. 10.5 minutes to go in the fourth quarter. The Cavs have put up 56 points in the paint. Meanwhile, the Sixers have 36. Reed hands it off to Maxey. Maxey to Beverly for three. Oh, it's just off the mark. He couldn't get it to go, and he had a wide-open look. Strus climbs the ladder and corrals the board. Strus on the other end with a drop-off pass to Allen. Allen loses the basketball. It's stolen away by B-Ball Paul. And we're just about 2 minutes underway here in this fourth quarter. Maxey trying to fight off on the screen set by Dean Wade. The screen by Paul Reed is good. Maxey does use it. The runner's up. And I believe it was blocked, but it still went in. It still went in. 90-83. 9:38 left to go in the fourth quarter, and Patrick Beverly gets called for a personal foul. So Tobias Harris will sub in for Patrick Beverly. Man, oh man, he had to hit that wide open three. He had all day and night to shoot that too. It's 90-83. The Sixers are within striking distance. They are knocking on the door. Nick Batum will sub in for Robert Covington. So here comes Porter. Porter's runner is up and in. Just working around the screen from the left side of the baseline and went up with the right hand and finished it. Just in the air. Tobias Harris leading the offense here. He'll hand it off to House Jr. House Jr. trying to find somebody here. He has to kick it out. Cavaliers doing a good job at defending. 5 seconds left on the shot clock. He finds Harris. Harris trying to posterize Niang. Puts it up and he's fouled. Tobias Harris getting George Niang to bite. And Niang trying to plead his case to the ref. So the Sixers do trail by 9 points. We're just about 3 minutes underway here in this fourth quarter. And Toby is going to go to the charity stripe. He does have 15 points. Make it now 16. As he is 1 for 3 from three-point range and has just made another foul shot. The foul that was called on Niang is the second foul that he's had today. It's been ice cold here in the second half. The second foul shot's good by Tobias Harris. It's 92-85. Sixers already on a 6-4 run so far. Allen all the way to Strus for 3. He lets it fly and knocks it down again. Max Strus, 5 for 7 from beyond the arc, and he has 20 points. That three-pointer was a killer. Maxey in the lane initiates the contact and the foul. He'll go to the line for one more. Oh my gosh. 95-87. 8:43 left to go in the fourth quarter. What a play that was by Maxey. Oh my gosh. It's 95-87 as he sits on his butt. He'll go to the line for a foul shot as he puts it up, and he can't get it. He misses. So the Sixers just not doing so well from the foul line tonight, according to their standards. Porter does get fouled again by Maxey this time. The Sixers, that's the third foul that they have allowed in this quarter. Sixers are down by 8 points, and the inbounder will be Porter. Here's Garland as he comes back into this ball game. It's now 95-87. Strus on a little let-go pass to Evan Mobley. It's good as he slams it home. 97-87. Maxey in the lane. It's deflected by Paul Reed, but they're going to say Porter Jr. did touch it last. If you guys are interested in donating to the channel, please feel free to do so by clicking that super chat button down below. All right, any donation is a plus. Joel Embiid is going to come back in now as the Sixers are down by 10, and Paul Reed is going to take a quick seat. Jarrett Allen will also step back in for Craig Porter. So big man on big man. It's Batum, Harris, Embiid, Maxey, and House Jr. Harris does get the inbound from the far corner. He'll pass it off to Embiid. Embiid trying to take Mobley the SEPTA, and he's fouled. So Joel Embiid doing a good job at initiating the contact by Mobley. And go back to the line for two more. I almost said Emmanuel Mobley, but that's Emmanuel Mosley. Wrong player. This is Evan Mobley who committed the foul. Embiid first foul shot is good. It's now a 9-point deficit. Sixers have, every time they put it up, or that they cut the deficit to single digits, Cavaliers have just responded every single time. Embiid can't convert on the second foul shot, so Joel does have 20 points, but he's struggling from the line for his standards. He's 7 for 10 from the foul line. Garland has it at the top of the key. He dribbles around the timeline. He'll step back against Joel, a high arcer, and it's rebounded by Tyrese Maxey. That's his third rebound in this game. Embiid off to the races, puts it up, and he's fouled. Once again, Wade is the one that's guilty for committing the foul there. And this is what you want to do. Just give the ball to the big man, slow the game down, have him be aggressive, and make him go to the line. Initiate the contact, and play at your own pace. So Embiid's first foul shot is good. Pacers now lead at 127 to 114. Boy, oh boy. That has been a very strange game. Hawks have gone ice cold. Second foul shot by Joel is good. It's now 97 to 90. So the Sixers do trail by 7. Dean Wade has no points in this game and 5 fouls. And that's in 22 minutes. Does have 2 steals, though, 1 assist, and we have a foul called here. So the Sixers have Batum, Harris, Joel, Maxey, and Melton all on the court. Embiid with 22 points, 9 rebounds, needs 1 more to get his double-double. Also has 3 blocks, 1 steal, and 5 assists. Nick Batum's going to take a quick seat here. And it looks like Daniel House Jr. or Patrick Beverley's going to come on in. I beg your pardon. Garland trying to get the inbound in. He has to put it up. And he finally finds Allen. There was a little prayer. Allen trying to slam it home. And Embiid is guilty for committing the foul. Another unlucky play for the Sixers. They played really good, solid defense. And Garland knew he had to just put it up and, throw a little jackpot, if you will, to see who was going to come up with it. And the Cavaliers just lucked out there. Because you got to throw it in or else that's a violation. So Allen will try to get his 2 points the hard way. So let's see here. 97 to 90. First foul shot is good. It's now 98 to 90. Cavaliers almost had a delay of game violation on them. So Allen trying to make his second foul shot, and he does. It's now 99 to 90. And now Melton will pick it up. We'll just let Beverley get it. 7:25 left in the final quarter. Beverley working around the screen finds Joel. Embiid trying to take on Allen. He puts it up, and it's way too strong. Rebounded, though, by Mobley. Evan Mobley with another rebound. And Darius Garland is able to come up with the ball here. He swings it all the way to Allen. Allen, it's blocked by Joel, deflected off the hands of Mobley, and it'll be Sixers basketball. Embiid with a little chase down block. The Cavaliers are in the bonus. Sixers trail by 9. They have it here. They could cut the deficit to 6. Embiid with 22 points, 4 blocks, and 9 rebounds. Embiid on the handoff to Maxey. Maxey lets it fly, puts it up, and puts it in, but they won't count the bucket. They will not count the bucket. And are they going to call an illegal screen on Embiid? They will. I don't know. The Sixers are in the bonus. It looks like that they were going the other way from what I saw. But nonetheless, Joel Embiid with a beautiful block on the other end. And we have a timeout called here, 99 to 90. Strus gets called for a personal foul. And the Sixers call timeout. Again, if you guys are new to the channel, my name is Jason Joseph. We need 10 more likes to get to 40. 10 more likes to get to 40. Isaiah Silva, what's up, my guy? I think I answered your question. So Embiid is on the court, of course. Hawks have cut it back to a 6-point deficit. Again, if the Hawks win, if the Pacers lose and if the Sixers win, then they go on and advance to the next round of the in-season tournament. Excuse me. We're going to take a little... I have some allergies, so give me 1 second. Larry, you still here? Is Larry still here? I hope you're still here. Cool. Nice. Larry did not go to bed yet, guys. Cool. Just curious. Tomorrow the Flyers will be playing. We will not be covering the Flyers game because the Sixers play tomorrow as well. The Sixers actually play at 8 o'clock, and the Flyers will be on against the New York Islanders. They're in New York. They take on the Islanders tomorrow. Then on Friday afternoon, they play against the Rangers, but that's going to be at the Wells Fargo Center. The Sixers, are they at home on Friday night? Now I'm curious. Are they home on Friday night? Oh, no, they're not. They're all Friday. Okay. I've always wanted to go to a game where I'd see a Flyers game and a Sixers game at home. All right, so Darius Garland tonight has put up 21 points. He's 8 for 17 from the field. He was actually on Tyrese Maxey's podcast last year. Man, they go back with each other. They really do. They got to play against each other when they were in middle school, and pretty cool story between the both of them. 99-90, so Embiid's going to go to the line for 2 foul shots, and the first one's nothing but net, so now he's 8 for 11 from the charity stripe. It's 99-91. That's what the score is. Both teams are in the bonus, so this game is probably going to slow down if there's a lot of fouls. The second foul shot's good by Joel Hans Embiid, 99-92. Garland will get the inbound right here. And let's see if the Sixers can try to get a stop on defense. It's a 7-point deficit. We're just about halfway done this fourth quarter. Strus gets the handoff from Allen. The ball gets loose. It goes out of bounds. It was last touched by Cleveland, and the Sixers will get the ball back. They have an opportunity to cut it to a 2-possession game. Tyrese Maxey at the top of the key. 6:25 left in exchange. He lets it fly from downtown. No good. Wade with the rebound. That would have been a statement from beyond the arc. Garland, pick and roll, goes up with it. Can't buy a bucket that time. Beverly with a strong rebound. Outlet pass to Harris. Harris to Melton. Melton swings it to Embiid. Embiid at the foul line. Jumper. Automatic. It's good. And the Sixers are down by 5. And now it's a close ball game. 99-94. Strus all the way to Allen. Allen being guarded by Embiid. He'll hand it off to Strus again. 10 seconds left on the shot clock. Strus goes up with it. It's blocked by Embiid. And it'll be Sixers basketball as it goes out of bounds on Strus's knee. And the fans are waking up. Sixers can cut it to 1 possession here. Maxey gets a screen. And a timeout is called. We have a stoppage in play. Hold up 1 second. 5.5 minutes to go in the fourth quarter. They're going to call an illegal screen on Joel Embiid, and I do not agree with that call. That is a big turnover. The Sixers are going to challenge this. And boy, oh boy, do they have a right to do so. Exactly 5.5 minutes to go in the fourth quarter. Sixers do call timeout. They will challenge this, and the refs are going to go to the replay booth. And it should be a very quick overturn because Embiid's feet were set properly. It was a beautiful screen, nothing illegal about it. And this should be Sixers ball. And they should still retain their timeout. What was the over-under for the Pacers game? 300? I don't know. Pacers lead it by 3, though. Oh, my gosh. That game is something. Wow. This is big, man. Let's get to 40 likes, baby. Come on. Alka people, do your thing. Do your thing. I mean, there was just... When you looked at the screen, it looked like Embiid's feet were set. There was nothing illegal about it. He gets called for a turnover on an illegal screen. That was not an illegal screen. Joel does have 26 points. Needs one more rebound to get a double-double. Texas Repo says you can challenge in the NBA now. Wow, yep. And if you lose your challenge, you lose a timeout. Yep. That's been going on for the last couple of years. I know. It's crazy. There's a lot of bad calls, though, for the refs, so it's actually nice that they allow you the challenge of play. Just can't use the challenge with 2 minutes left in any quarter. They can go to like a replay review, but they can't challenge. If you are new to the channel, spike the like and hit that thumbs up button. My name is Jason Joseph. This is Play by Play with JJ. Hopefully you're all doing well and having yourselves a fantastic night. So let's see what's going to happen for Philadelphia. It'll be very interesting. I think that the refs are still at the headsets. I can't tell from the sky camera view. All right, and now they're showing the NBC Sports post-game anchors, so I can't see. All right, so let's see. The coach's challenge. Replay supports the call, and the Sixers are charged with a timeout. That is absolutely ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. I am shocked. And they haven't even come back to the game yet, and the coach's challenge was just confirmed. So the Sixers only have one timeout left. So that means that's a turnover on Embiid, and the pace and the and the Cavs are going to have the ball. That is insane. I'd like to see a replay, and they're not even going to show it. So Strus will inbound it, and he'll find Darius Garland here. He actually handed it off that time to Garland. Garland to Strus. Strus back to Garland at the top of the key. Garland to Mobley. Mobley trying to take on Harris. Stops on a dime. He'll pass it out to Porter. Porter stopping. Looking. 5 seconds left on the shot clock. He finds Strus. Strus for three. Contested. No good. Embiid with the rebound. Outlet pass to Maxey. Maxey goes up with it. A foul's called on Max Strus. 5:02 left to go in the fourth quarter. The Cavaliers do have 4 timeouts left. Tyrese Maxey hit the deck really hard. He hit the deck really, really hard, and he is now flat on his back. But he'll roll over and get back up. So Tyrese Maxey getting a whole lot of contact by Max Strus as he tried to go up in the lane and finish it at the baseline, but he's fouled. That was a hard foul by Strus. Just a hard foul there. It wasn't a foul, it was a turnover on the illegal screen. So now, Maxey will definitely go to the line, but they're going to check to see if this is a flagrant foul here. So they're going to go back to the headsets in the replay center, and they're going to call New Jersey. So let's see what happens here. Max Strus gets called for a shooting foul. It's 99-94. Let's see if Maxey... I mean, it just looks like a common foul to me. Strus did get him into the head, but I don't think there was anything dirty about it. This is an official review here, because nobody challenged this. They're just going to see if it's a flagrant foul. If it is a flagrant, then the Sixers will be able to get a couple of free throws and get the ball back. So 5:02 left to go in the fourth quarter, and the Sixers actually get a free timeout from this, which is really funny. Please make sure you guys like and subscribe. Sixers down by 5 points. They have outscored the Cavaliers 15-11 in this fourth quarter. Pacers lead it by 5. Wow. 145-141. That is like the highest scoring game I've ever seen in my entire life. 300 as the total points. Who would have ever thunk? All right, so let's see. The ref initiated review. Replay supports the call. So, are the Cavaliers charged with a timeout? That wasn't a challenge. Replay supports the call. So, Strus gets called for a shooting foul. Whenever the refs gather together, it isn't good, says Texas Repo. So, it's a flagrant 1 on Max Strus. So, this is really big for the Sixers because they get a couple of free throws here and they get the ball back. 99-94. Maxey will go to the line. His first foul shot is up and in. So Maxey will get his second foul shot here, and they could actually tie it with a 3 if Maxey hits this free throw. So he got called for a flagrant 1, and I don't know if I agree with that call either. But it works in the Sixers' favor, and Maxey makes the second foul shot. The Sixers could tie it with a 3 or cut the deficit to 1 with a 2. It is a 1-possession game. Beverly will inbound it from the near sideline. 5:02 left to go in the fourth quarter. Beverly gets it. He'll inbound it to Melton. Melton to Embiid. Embiid telling Maxey to get on over here. He'll hand it off to Maxey. Maxey swings it back to Embiid. Embiid for the tie. Too strong. Harris, does he get the rebound? It's stolen away by Porter. So the Cavs have not scored a field goal in 3.5 minutes. That would have been huge if Embiid would have hit that. Garland, off of a screen, tries to go into the lane. The runner's up, and that's in. And it's back to a 2-possession game. 101-96. And still plenty of time left to go in the fourth quarter. Both teams in the bonus, 4:20 left. Here's Maxey working around his defender. Strus gets a screen from Embiid, goes toward the far side of the wing. Embiid gets the handoff. He takes a jab step, goes into the lane. It's up, and he's fouled by Allen again. Jared Allen is guilty for committing the foul, and Joel just has to take about 3 steps just to go to the charity stripe. Boy, oh boy, Embiid could not block it on the other end as Darius Garland put up a nice little finger roll finish with that right hand. 101-96. Joel, first foul shot, it's good. And Embiid now with 27 points, 5 assists, 10 rebounds, and 5 personal fouls. He didn't want to go up with a block because he would have fouled out, so got to be mindful of that. Mobley, Allen, and Strus each have 4 fouls. Embiid with 5. Embiid's second foul shot is good that time, and it's back to a 3-point deficit. 101-98 with exactly 4 minutes to go. Here's Garland as he'll hand it off to Mobley on the near wing. Mobley takes a couple of jab steps, and he'll hand it back off to Allen. Allen to Garland. 5 seconds left on the shot clock. Mobley gets the ball stripped and stolen away by Beverly. Here comes Tyrese Maxey to Melton for 3. Off the mark. Embiid will tip it out to Melton for an offensive rebound. Maxey for 3. Off the mark again. And Garland gets the long rebound. Garland will try to slow the tempo down. 3.5 minutes left to go. The Sixers have come within striking distance and have not been able to get over the hump. 3:20 left. Garland wants to ISO on Toby. Kicks it out, 3-pointer. Off the mark again. Beverly with the big rebound there. Boy, Patrick Beverly off the glass over these last couple of minutes. That's been huge. Tyrese Maxey being guarded by Max Strus. They're going to take their time here. A screen is set by Embiid. Embiid did not anticipate the handoff coming. He has it, though. 5 seconds left on the shot clock. ISO for 3. It's up, and a rebound by Harris. Harris in motion for 3. Yes! Oh, yes, baby! That was luck. We are tied at 101. 2:40 left, and Beverly gets called for a loose ball foul. Oh, my goodness. 2:39 left in this game. It is going down to the wire. Tobias Harris, just right there at the right time, fishing for gold and cashing in to the bank. 101 to 101. Garland for the lead again. It rims all the way around but goes down the drain. 102 to 101. It went around the world and swirled its way in. 2:39 left in this ball game. So Darius Garland with 23 points, 7 assists, and also 4 rebounds. Dean Wade will sub in for Craig Porter. And with 2:39 left to go, the Sixers could again, if Garland makes this, tie it with a 2 or take the lead with a 3. Garland's foul shot is good. He goes 2 for 2 from the line that trip around. The Cavs have 3 guys in 20 figures. And the Sixers also have 3 guys in 20 figures as well. Harris in the lane, goes up. It's denied by Mobley. Oh, man. Big stop by Cleveland. Can the Sixers get a stop on the other end? Garland working around a screen. He dribbles around the timeline, swings it to Allen. It's stolen away. Embiid trying to fight for the loose ball. He finds Maxey. Maxey trying to go to the lane, puts it up, and he's fouled again. Tyrese Maxey being assertive, and he'll go to the line for 2 more free throws as he gets called for the goaltending as well. They're going to call goaltending on Max Strus. I can't believe it. They're actually going to say it's on Evan Mobley. So a violation right there. It's a tie game, 103 to 103. And with 2:07 left to go, we have a timeout called. Wow. I did not see the goaltending call. Cavaliers call timeout. Fasten your seatbelts, everybody. The Sixers have outscored the Cleveland Cavaliers 24 to 15. Pat Bev single-handedly shut down Curry. I know, man. 33 seconds left in the Atlanta game. 155 to 152. Again, if the Pacers lose, it doesn't look good for the Sixers in that regard. But if the Pacers do somehow, some way lose, and if the Sixers win, then the Sixers win their group division in this in-season tournament. And I believe that the Heat have to lose if the Sixers do win. All right, that's the game for the Pacers. So the Pacers do win. So the Sixers will not get to advance from what I see in this in-season tournament. That is absolutely crazy. 157 points for Indiana. Great call for the Harris 3, JJ. Thank you, man. Appreciate it. All right, so they are going to the headsets right now because the Cavaliers had a coach's challenge on the goaltending by Mobley. And let's see, did it hit the backboard? It did. It most certainly did. So they are talking things over. Nobody has the headsets on, so Maxey, I believe, also got fouled. Yes, he did, by Strus. So it should be goaltending and 1 for Tyrese Maxey. And this will give the Sixers their first lead in a very long time. But first, they will confirm the call that it is a goaltending. Maxey is walking over to the line, so here we go. Great call as always, my man. Thank you. We're not done yet, baby. We still got time. 2:07 left to go. Maxey will go to the line. This is for the lead for Philadelphia. An edge of your seat type of a ball game. The foul shot's up, and it's good. 104-103. And the Sixers do take the lead for the first time since they were up 17-14 in the first quarter. Garland has it. Under 2 minutes to go. He's at the point. He goes inside. It's blocked by Beverly. And it's stolen back, though, by Allen. Allen to Mobley. All the way to Wade. Wade gets the ball loose. Garland puts up a prayer, and he banks it in. Oh, my goodness. With a second left on the shot clock, it's 106-104. Here's Tyrese Maxey on the other end. Maxey being clamped down by Max Strus. Embiid now at the foul line. Wants to ISO on Allen. Foul line jumper. Tie game. 106-106. 1:20 left in this fourth quarter. Lots of hearts beating and lots of fans on their feet. Embiid with a 30-point double-double. Allen to Mobley, and he goes down with a flush. Beverly was not happy with Tobias Harris on a communication breakdown. Maxey hasn't picked up the basketball yet and does so right at half court. 1:09 left to go. Sixers trail by 2. Maxey in the lane goes up with a hard contact. It's good. No foul called, and it's 108 again. We're still tied. 1 minute left to go. Sixers need to get a stop. Garland to Allen. The ball gets loose. It's stolen away by Harris. Here's Maxey again at the top of the wing. 45 seconds to go. 15 on the shot clock. Maxey at the logo, being guarded by Max Strus. He gets a screen from Embiid. 8 seconds left on the clock. Embiid with a little jab step. 4 seconds. Isolated jumper. In and out. Rebound by Beverly. Patrick Beverly kicks it out to Melton. To Embiid. To Maxey. Maxey back to Melton. 20 seconds left to go. Beverly with a runner. It's up and in. Oh my goodness. 110-108. And 16 seconds left in this game. Timeout called by Cleveland. It's their last one. Can you believe Patrick Beverly? Right there at the right time. Just getting the rebound. Swinging it around the timeline. And oh, you thought I was going to take a 3. But I have a little jumper move too. Wow. Crazy stuff, man. This is unbelievable. 110-108. Oh, man. If you guys love this, make sure you like and subscribe. We got some dogs on this team. This team is different, man. They got to get a stop here, though. I can't believe Garland's shot went in. That was like one of the luckiest things I've ever seen in my entire life. That thing was just banked in from the far wing, and he had like less than a second to put it up, and it was just like a prayer that just somehow went in. My gosh, that was luck. Make sure you like and subscribe if you are new to the channel. Brett Brown and Doc trying to ruin us. Nick Nurse is our answer, says Armand. I'm with you 1,000%. Spike the like and hit the subscribe button. All right, 16 seconds to go. Cavs will inbound it. Sixers do have one timeout left. They obviously can't foul, and they got to play good defense. Strus, the inbounder from the far sideline. He'll find Garland. Garland going up against Beverly. Good defense, but they're going to call a foul on Patrick Beverly. Oh, my goodness. 13 and a half seconds to go in this fourth quarter. And Garland's going to go back to the charity stripe. So it's 110-108 with exactly 13 and a half seconds left and the shot clock unplugged. First foul shot is good by Darius Garland. Dean Wade will come in for George Niang for defensive purposes here. The Sixers do still have one timeout left under their belt. It's 110 to 109. Covington will also sub in for defensive purposes for Patrick Beverley. Beverley will take a very quick seat. 13 and a half seconds to go. Garland with 29 points. He's 10 for 21 from the field. And this is for the tie. He takes one dribble. Puts up the foul shot. And we're locked in at 110. Timeout called by Philadelphia. It's their last one. So they're going to go for the win. We're locked in at 110 apiece. And it'll be very interesting to see what Nick Nurse decides to draw up right here. I don't know what you do in this situation. But comment down below what your thoughts are. What do you do in this situation? Do you go to Embiid? Do you go to Maxey? Do you have Maxey try to go up with a runner? Do you give it to Toby? What do you do? Comment your thoughts down below. Because I would love to hear from each and every one of you. All right. Let's put this back up. We might go into overtime, guys. We might go into overtime. This is a fun one we got, man. Make sure you like and subscribe. My name is Jason Joseph, and this is Play by Play with JJ. We love each and every one of you, and we hope that you're all doing well and having yourselves a fantastic day. If this does go into overtime, I do have to take a step off to get some water. 110 to 110, the Sixers do get to advance the ball as they called their final timeouts. So Maxey out there with Melton. Tristan Thompson comes in. Batum will be the inbounder. He'll find Embiid. Embiid at the top of the key. Standing. What's he doing? 8 seconds left. He wants to ISO on Thompson. 5 seconds to go. Jab step. Foul line. Jumper. It's up. No good. And we're going into overtime. 110 to 110. So Embiid went up with an elbow jumper, and he held on to the ball for too long. He wanted to ISO over his defender, Jared Allen, and that was not a good look. We are going into overtime, and we got some free basketball on our way. I will be right back in literally 2 minutes. Wow. All right. See you soon. Don't go anywhere. Be right back, baby. All right, we are back. We're back, baby. We got 29 lovely people on here watching. Make sure you like and subscribe, man. Hopefully you're all doing well. Just had to get a very quick sip of water. I know we lost a lot of people, but that's okay. Oh, boy. Make sure you like and subscribe and turn on those notification bell icons so that way you know when I upload or if I go live. We need 5 more likes to get to 40, 15 to get to 50. Come on, baby. All right, we got to change our scoreboard, I see, as well. That's what we're going to do. Okay. So we're going into overtime. Free basketball here at the Wells Fargo Center. Sixers and Cavaliers tied 110-110 as the Sixers were able to clamp down on defense and only allow Cleveland to get 22 points in that fourth quarter. Sixers were able to put up 31. That's the most points that they scored in a quarter in this game. All right, so Allen and Embiid will tip off at center circle. Melton tips it back, and it is taken by Cleveland. So Cleveland won the tip-off to start the ball game, and they win the tip-off here in overtime. The Cavs are going from right to left. Sixers will be going from left to right. Garland puts it up. High bouncer. It's rebounded, though, by Allen. Jared Allen to Strus for three. Off the mark, another rebound by Wade. It's stolen away by Melton. And it goes out of bounds, still touched by DeAnthony Melton. JJ, no, I had to take a sip of water, man. That's all I had to do. I got to work on voice control. So Strus will be the inbounder from the far baseline. And he'll hand it off to Allen. Allen to Strus, pick and pop. Allen's runner is up and in. And Cleveland strikes first in this overtime. 4:20 left to go in overtime. The Cavs are out rebounding the Sixers 51-40. Maxey parts the Red Sea and finishes it with the right hand. Punch, counter punch. 112-112. Mobley at the top of the key. He'll try to find Strus. He hands it off to him. Strus with a pick and roll to the basket to Mobley as he tried to tip it back in. Embiid snipes it away, though, and steals his lunch money. Tyrese Maxey has it now. The Sixers could take the lead again. 112-112. We're right in the seesaw. Maxey, step back, jumper for three. Off the mark and just a little bit short. Mobley gets his miss. Evan Mobley with another rebound, standing at the top of the key. A dribble handoff to Strus. Strus inside to Mobley. Mobley one more to Allen, and Allen goes down with the flush. 114-112 Cleveland. 3:20 left in overtime. Both teams, of course, have two timeouts. Maxey slowing the tempo down. It's been back and forth throughout the last 7 minutes of this game. Embiid at the foul line. Stops on a dime. Tries to put up his miss, and he can't get it. Allen is there to box him out and grab the rebound, and the Sixers certainly need to get a stop here. Darius Garland has it with less than 3 minutes to go in the first overtime. Garland takes on Maxey, puts it up. Embiid comes up with the miss and corrals the rebound. That was clutch. Maxey has it now. They could tie it with a two or go ahead for a three. Melton for a catch-and-shoot triple. It's off the mark, and it's rebounded by Allen. They probably should have just went with a two and came up with a better play there. Mobley trying to take it to the lane. He tried to kick it out, but it's stolen away by Melton. Melton deflected by Garland. All the way to Beverly. Beverly to Maxey. One more to Melton. It's good. Another tie game. And that somehow, some way worked out in the Sixers' favor. That could have been ugly. 2 minutes to go in overtime. Harris guarding Mobley as he'll hand it off to Strus. Strus almost got his pocket picked by Melton. Here's Garland with a runner again. It's short. Deflected and volleyballed all the way to Maxey. Tyrese Maxey on the far wing. Being guarded by Strus. What's he going to do? A work around and the Embiid screen goes over towards the right. Pick and pop to Embiid. Embiid spinning, fading, and going to the rim with the right hand. 1:39 left to go in overtime. And a timeout is called by Cleveland. Sixers take the lead 116-114, and the pendulum has swung in their direction. Embiid almost got away with a travel, but he got it to go with the left hand, and he finished it on the left side of the baseline. Oh, boy. What a ball game. Who else is still here? Comment down below if you're still here, man. If you guys are new to the channel, make sure you like and subscribe. My name is Jason Joseph. This is Play by Play with JJ. I love each and every one of you, and I hope that you're all having yourselves a fantastic day. I really, really do. We are going to make sure that we take another sip of water for this. Oh, boy. Let's interact here. All right, cool. Very, very nice. Kyle, thanks for subscribing to the channel. Appreciate it, man. I really do. Okay. All right. 1:39 left to go in overtime. My mom says that this is stressful. This is great. I love it. Hey, hope you're having a good Thanksgiving. Sunny, stormy. Thanks, man. Appreciate it. So, we will be back on tomorrow night, too, for the next Sixers game. So, don't you miss it. You don't want to miss a dribble of Sixers basketball. So, here we go. The ball's inbounded to Porter. Porter all the way to Strus. Strus to Garland. Garland trying to go to the rim. A drop-off pass to Mobley. And there's no foul called. Mobley gets the 2 as it's tipped up and in. Are they going to count it, though? That's the question. They're going to call a foul on the floor by Joel Embiid, I believe. If Embiid gets called for the foul here, he's done. I believe he's done. So that is a big loss if Embiid has to go. They're going to say it was on Tobias Harris. Thank goodness. So Mobley's going to go to the line for 2. Evan Mobley with 17 points, 11 rebounds, and 3 assists. First foul shot is good, and it's a 1-point lead now for Philadelphia. With 1:24 left in overtime. 116 to 115. Mobley's second foul shot is good. He drains it, and we're back to a deuce. 1:20 left in overtime for the Sixers. Here's Tyrese Maxey. Maxey will hand it off to Harris. Harris going into the lane. Kicks it out to Embiid. Embiid with a handoff all the way to Maxey. 10 seconds left on the shot clock. Maxey lets it fly. Puts it up, and he can't get it. Mobley comes away with the rebound. Sixers need to get a stop right now. 116 to 116. Garland going into the lane, dribbling around the timeline. Porter trying to meet Embiid at the basket, and he got it to go. 118 to 116, 52 seconds left in this game. The pendulum is on the Cavaliers' side. Tyrese Maxey working around the screen will find Joel Embiid going to the basket. Triples out to Maxey. Maxey to Harris for 3. It's good from the far corner. Bullseye, Tobias Harris coming up larger than life. 34 seconds to go in overtime. Here comes Porter. Porter to Garland. Garland inside, runners up, no good. Gets his own offensive rebound. Shot clock's unplugged. Allen for 2. Yes. 120 to 119. And the Cavaliers take a 1-point lead as the Sixers call a timeout. They still have one more left. Tyrese Maxey finding Tobias Harris with a clutch three-pointer from the far corner, and he nailed it. Ooh, boy. 39 people on here watching, 36 likes. Come on, baby. We need 3 more subscribers to get to 1,475. Come on, what are you guys doing? I love each and every one of you. Make sure you guys like and subscribe and turn on those notification bell icons so that way you know when I upload or if I go live, baby. Oh, boy. We also need 4 more likes to get to 40. My name is Jason Joseph. I'm a sports broadcaster from South Jersey. We go live for almost every single Sixers game We do Phillies baseball, we do Eagles football as well, and we will start doing Flyers hockey this week. We will be doing some watch parties, and I'm really excited about that. But we do play-by-play calls for the other 3 teams. Hold on to your seatbelts, man. Larry, are you still here, Larry? Is Larry enjoying this, or is he stressed? Oh, boy. 17 seconds to go in overtime. Nick Batum is going to come in for the Sixers. 120 to 119. 17.9 seconds left. Batum will inbound it to Embiid. Embiid to Maxey. Goes up with a 2. And it goes in and out. Batum deflects it. It goes out of bounds. And are they going to say it's Cavaliers ball? I believe so. 11 seconds to go. The Sixers obviously could foul here. It is 120 to 119. I'm a little confused to see what just happened. So Maxey tried to tie the game, and he just couldn't get it to go. The question is, did Embiid get called for basket interference? I don't necessarily know. Batum deflected it. And they're going to go to the replay center here. And we have a timeout called by Cleveland. That's what it is. All right, so Cleveland called a timeout. Sixers obviously have to foul. And then they have one more timeout so they could tie it with a 3. But it's going to have to be quick. Oh, I'll be logging in for the Flyers games too. Larry says I'm stressed. This is an emotional game, baby. I love it. I love games that come down to the wire. I do. So Patrick Beverley will come on in for Nick Batum. Darius Garland will sub in for Jared Allen. Craig Porter also comes in for Tristan Thompson because they want to get a shooter. And Porter, as I said, will come on in. George Niang will also sub in for Dean Wade because they want to get shooters on the floor. 120 to 119. Cleveland leads it by 1 with exactly 11 seconds left. The Cavaliers get to advance it. They'll inbound it from the far baseline. Garland has it, and he's fouled immediately. So 1.5 seconds taken off the clock. And now the Cavs are in the bonus. So the Sixers not done yet. 120 to 119. And Garland's going to go to the line. It won't even be to ice the game. He has to make both of these foul shots. Sixers again have 1 timeout left. 9.5 seconds to go. Beverly trying to plead his case. And yeah, maybe they should get a little bit of time added, but I'm a little confused if they're going to or not. Beverly was grabbing onto the jersey, and he's trying to plead his case to the ref. I don't know why he's upset. Guess he thought maybe there was more time, and he thought he fouled him immediately. Sixers could use all the time in the world. 120 to 119. Garland will go to the line for 2 foul shots. Nurse, I mean, it doesn't make sense to waste a challenge here, of course. 9.5 seconds left. And Batum is going to sub in. Embiid's going to take a very quick seat right now. So Batum, Melton, Beverly, Reed, and Harris are all in. And Garland will go to the line for 2 free throws. The foul was called on Embiid. First foul shot is good by Darius Garland. Can't believe it. So that's why Embiid's taking the seat. I don't want to look at the scoreboard because I can't. Because I don't want it to spoil it for me. 121 to 119. Garland with the second foul shot. He puts it up and in. Timeout called by... Oh, no, they're not going to call a timeout yet. Beverly's going to inbound it to Maxey. Maxey with 8 seconds to go. Maxey at half court, steps back, three-pointer, hits up, off the mark, and last touch by Wade. 2 seconds left in overtime. It's 122 to 119. With exactly 2 seconds to go, I am shocked the Sixers don't have any timeouts left now. Wow, wow, wow. Sixers call timeout with 2 seconds left to go. Batum, entered in. So let's see if the foul really was on Embiid. Embiid got called for the personal foul. I can't believe it. Beverly thought that he got called for the foul, and I thought he was called for committing the foul, and I didn't even see Embiid get called for the foul. That's really crazy. But I couldn't see it, and I didn't want to have this up. All right. 2 seconds to go. Sixers still have the basketball. They still have enough time to put up a three-pointer here. We got 51 lovely people on here watching. Make sure you guys like and subscribe. Let's get to 50 likes. I love each and every one of you. We do Sixers basketball, we do Flyers hockey, Eagles football, and Phillies baseball. We try to do play-by-play for everything. That's what we do, baby. 10:26 p.m. Eastern Time. 2 seconds to go in overtime. Sixers down by 3. It's 122 to 119 in a thriller of a ball game at the Wells Fargo Center. So Embiid did foul out. He's obviously not in the game right now. Sixers will have to put up a prayer here, and it'll have to be quick. So Batum will be the inbounder. It's Batum, Harris, Maxey, Reed, and Melton. Batum gets it. He finds Melton. It's stolen away, though, by Allen, and that's going to do it. Jared Allen gets it, and the Cleveland Cavaliers win in overtime in a heartbreaker in Philadelphia. 122 to 119. As hands are being shaken by both teams. And the Sixers will be back tomorrow night for the second game of a back-to-back. That was tough. I don't know what that inbound call was at the end, but man, oh man. Darius Garland played really well. He had 32 points, 5 rebounds, 8 assists, and 3 steals. I was just shocked that the Sixers didn't call a timeout there. And to be honest with you, when they had 9.5 seconds, I would have called the timeout. But that's just me to set up a play. But Nurse, obviously, in those situations, he does trust his players. And I can understand that. But I probably would have called a timeout there. This was a great game, man. This was a lot of fun to call. This was a really good game. Frustrating for the Sixers, and of course we'll talk about it. But at least they'll be back tomorrow night, and hopefully they'll try to get the W. Oh boy. So the Cavaliers win 122 to 119. Make sure you guys like and subscribe, man. We need 4 more likes to get to 40. I love each and every one of you. 8 p.m. in Minnesota tomorrow night. Ooh, it's going to be a tough one. They got to face Anthony Edwards and Karl Anthony Towns. That should be quite a game. And Jalen McDaniels, too. Wow. Former 76er Jalen McDaniels. This was tough. This was a tough way to lose for the Sixers, but nothing to hang your head low on, seriously. I thought that they competed really well at the end. They really had no business being in this ball game. I'm being serious with you guys. They didn't have any business because the Cavaliers had control throughout the most of the way, and they still hung on, and they were able to compete with Cleveland. So I think that this was actually more of an impressive effort in the second half for the Sixers. But they just didn't have a good first half. They really didn't. I love each and every one of you, man. Early line is Timberwolves winning by 5.5. Wow. That's crazy. Larry Bird would make the shots, says Texas Repo. The foul was not on Embiid, but they tossed him. They called a personal foul. They called a personal foul on Embiid, and he fouled out. So I didn't see the foul on Embiid, but that was just me. Maybe if Embiid doesn't foul out there, maybe they tie the game somehow. We don't know. We don't know how that works out, but The Cavs, man, they played the better game. Like this was the Cavs game to lose, and they almost lost it. So I hang my head, you know. I don't feel really disappointed at all. Beverly hit him worse. Yep, for sure. Beverly should have been called for the foul there. The refs tonight sucked. But that's not why you lost. You didn't lose because of the refs. You lost because you didn't win that first half. And that second quarter is where they lost the game. It is. It's where they lost the game. They weren't getting the rebounds, and you can't just always rely on hero ball in the second half. This Cavaliers team is pretty good. They really are, so. All right, guys, that's going to wrap things up. I love each and every one of you, man. I'll catch you all tomorrow night, 8 o'clock p.m. Eastern Time, Sixers and Timberwolves, man. Hopefully they get the dub tomorrow. But it is what it is. Love you guys. Good night.